Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man probably presents another episode of Actually, this was supposed to be. Now, I know you probably saying, like, yo, what's going on? Why does it look a little different? Why are we doing something completely different from what we would normally do? It's mainly because it's the opportunity to do something like this, considering the simple fact that it's been quiet. It's been pretty much quiet all week. So I was like, you know what? We'll turn the Say What show to the, collector's therapy show. But we just have a conversation with you guys and amongst ourselves about the current state of collecting, where we are in this particular space, and how we want to kind of combat what we're going through. It's again, I had to use quote a term by our esteemed Press X. My wallet, my emotions. That's the title of today's show. Because again, I just want to check the temperature to see where you're at when it comes to collecting. Is are you balancing your funds correctly? Are you feeling a pinch? What you might have actually gotten in? What are you hesitating to get? What you might have had to pass on because of everything that's currently happening right now. All those things. We just want to have an open dialogue, open question, open conversation with everybody out there, man. And I'm so glad to have you guys here with me. But I'm definitely not here by myself. I have an incredible bunch of, well, actually, maybe two individuals. Be some more probably stomping here a little bit later. We got two individuals here with me, man. You already know what it is, man. We got Press X. We got Second Brother in the building. What's going on with y'all, man?
Same old. You know, as my
Yeah.
man says, our wallets, our emotions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Our
The two
wallets,
are
our emotions.
closely linked, and they
Yes,
definitely influence each other.
yes,
It is still Cheeks Day, though. Let me still
yeah,
remind everyone it is still Cheeks
yeah,
Day, so
yeah,
go get them while you can.
yeah.
But absolutely, I mean, if you're not feeling the pinch yet, you may very well soon begin to feel the pinch. Prices aren't going down,
Nope.
Yeah,
and figures are starting to actually show up on doorsteps.
yes,
So it's
yes,
always scary when your dreams come true, and God only knows what's around the corner with it when it comes to the greatness that's going to land on land in our inboxes and whatnot. So it's both an exciting time, but it's also it can be a bit overwhelming. It can be a bit much, and I know that we're gonna
yes,
I
tackle
got
that
one.
here in a minute.
yeah.
I got one that came in today. Got one coming in tomorrow. It was one that came in over the weekend, and I got an invoice for another.
Hmm.
So just like okay, but I'm glad in a way because I did say 2025 is going to be very lean for me to get everything that's off the books, and then I can pretty much curate things
Hmm.
better and make different choices, not just if I see it rush out there, just wait to see what Hot Toys is going to do, what they're going to bring us next.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. It's like that, bro. Like we got to kind of wait and see. Like it's a wait and see in this particular space, and how we approach it, how we attack it. You know what I mean? Because
mhm,
there's just a lot going on, man. It is, or from you know, nothing's ever. We try not to make it personal, but there is some personal things happening there in the community. But at the same time, like when I'm watching, I'm watching and I'm observing and I'm seeing like people that I know that are completely doing an overhaul on everything that they actually have. I mean, getting it out, boom, 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 and
right.
it sort of like makes you think like, damn, like this is where we are right now, bro. And I know it a lot of it has to do with being overwhelmed, bro. People won't admit it, but that's what it is. It's like a lot of people are overwhelmed when it comes to this collecting space. Like people are just, you know what I mean? It's tough, but we'll get into it. We're gonna definitely get into that. Plus a little bit more, man. Before we do though, I do want to say what's up to the chat and who we got in the building with us, man. We got Malika McBain in here. Thank you for being here, brothers. It's peace, brothers.
Peace, brother.
Peace, fam. So glad to have you here, man. As always, we got Blurred Dad Life in the building. What's going on with you? Chuck G is in here with us, man. Thank you for being here as always. We got Docinator, the Booty King, is in the building. He says, I had to cut back and even cancel a few things, but it's all right. So is life. I got my feral predator. I'm happy. I feel you, brother. I feel you. That's just the way it is, man. Who else we got in here? Striker 47 said, my niece and I are definitely getting that win. We're going to talk about that in just a few moments. So there's one thing to talk about. Uh, so yes, yeah, I can yeah, I'm right there with you. Sterling Fine Arts is in the building. Thank you for being. He said, peace, Malika McBain. Definitely. We got Blurred Dad Life. He said, I scored a Batman 2.0 this week. Now that he's
Yes.
secured, I'm just paying down Keaton Batman Returns and New Superman, taking a break after that, bro. I feels you. We
That
got my man
DC
Barkley in the
love.
building. Yeah, it is, bro. What up, famo? What's going on with you, brother? Thank you for being here as always, man. He's currently on the set of Brand New Day. Who else we got in here, man? We got let's see here. We got Roach for the jacket. Who's in here? Thank you for being here with us. CM Brock is in the building. Thank you for being here with us, brother. It's been a while. So glad to see you here, man. We got my man Ghetto Yoda. What's going on, y'all? I'll be painting my new house while listening, trying to make a space like second brother. Salute, brother. Salute, man. We got Iron Star Killer in the building. Peace, all. Good vibes, man. Definitely thank you for being here. And we got my man Kyle in the building. Hey, everyone. Had to take a break from collecting, but then they teased that Wednesday, and I'm like, I'm back. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, bro, in just a second, man. Because yeah, we gonna have that conversation, brother. We gonna definitely have that conversation. Before we do though, gotta say what's up as we do each and every week to the places where I and you should be getting your figures from. Starting off with my man, you already know what it is, Ray over there at Underground Figures. That's Underground Ray all day, making sure that you get everything that you need to proceed. No NRD shipping and handling is definitely reasonable. Sign up at that newsletter so you're always up to date as to when your figure is going to arrive or a new figure is being revealed. You want to definitely do that, man. As always, and create yourself an account because I'm telling you, you might get free shipping or discount code on that figure choice. Hit up my man Ray. He'll definitely take care of you as he always does. Also, we got to give a shout out to my man Ray over there at Hogwarts Toys. It's Hogwarts Ray. Call him all day as well. Cool water. Making sure that you get that care package. You get that figure, comic book stickers, the works, proud sponsor of everything that we got going on over at the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group. So definitely want to give him a shout out as always. If you're looking for those grill pieces, even in our pieces, hit him up. He'll definitely take care of you as he always does because he's just like that. Also, we got to give a shout out to my man Jacob over there, Comic Relief Comic Collectibles. Again, it's not just about those figures, but it's about comic books, physical media, everything. You hit him up, he'll definitely take care of you as he always does because he's good like that. Also, we got to give a shout out to my man Brian Wong over there at Mod Case, Mod Space. And again, if you're looking for different options, you can actually find him here on his page. I have that mono, but of course, you can pick your own option. And he'll definitely take care of you. That's my man Brian Wong over there at Mod Case, Mod Space. As always, last but not least, got to give a shout out to Tina Cruz, El Deluvio over there on Instagram and Facebook. Again, if you are looking to take your experience, your figure experience from here to here, hit her up and she'll definitely take care of you. She's a bit busy right now doing a lot of work, but I'm telling you that work is definitely worth the wait. So hit her up and she'll definitely take good care of you guys as always. Now again, glad that we brought this up here because people were talking about it. We just got a tease. We got the tease so far, but I'm like, yo, I was asking for this. I brought this up. I was like, yo, we need that Wednesday figure, man. And it's so good to see that 1/6 scale collectible figure coming soon. But here's my question. They said the same thing about the ballerina figure, and we haven't seen that yet.
Yep.
So that's why
Yep.
I'm like, yo, okay, at least they're showing us this figure because they didn't show us what the ballerina looks like at all. I think that's done and dusted. I don't think they're going to release that at all, to be quite honest. But this, we know it's sure to come pretty soon. I love the show. I love the first season. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far with the second season. Now, basically, the second season is split up because we got the first half and the second half comes out next month. But so far, so good, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm feeling about the show, and it looks pretty good. So I can't wait. Here's the thing. But here's my thing, right? You can't stop. You can't stop here because there's other figures. I mean, there's other characters from that show that I definitely want. You know what I mean? And I can't wait to get. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that they actually, go ahead and release that. They got to go ahead and give it to us, man. Because I want those figures, especially the character who basically plays Joy Sunday, Bianca Barclay. I got to get that because she looks incredible. But yeah, X, what you think about this piece, man?
I mean, I always say anytime Hot Toys does something that's not DC and that's not Marvel, or not Marvel and not Star Wars, please keep doing more DC actually, Hot Toys. But
Yeah,
anytime they do anything that's not Marvel, Star Wars, Iron Man, Darth Vader, anytime they step outside of that and give it, and throw us a curveball, that's what gets me excited for what they can do. And this is one of those things that, some people probably saw it coming, but I think it still caught a lot of people off guard. And it's timely because, of course, season 2 is upon us. It just dropped, and people are enjoying season 2. And of course, I just can't get that dance scene lives rent free in my head.
yeah.
So seeing this just made me so happy because, again, they're stepping outside of what they normally do. They're going into other lanes. There are other fandoms out there. And for the people that aren't going to pick this up, I'm not going to pick this up. But I do know I have a friend who doesn't collect Hot Toys at all. And guess what? He's going to pick this up because I showed it to him. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, just wait,
bro.
just wait. So I love the fact that they're doing stuff like this because there are other avenues for them to go down. There are other fandoms that need love. And if they're able to do this well, then sky's the limit as to what else. If they want to go back and give us some old school Addams Family, I would collect that. Addams Family Values. If they want to go back and do those films, I would collect that in a heartbeat. So I just love that they're doing this, and I really hope that this actually comes to fruition, that they actually don't tease it. And then again, if you don't show it unless you plan on releasing it, don't show it unless you plan on following through.
Exactly.
Otherwise, people will remember. It's not like the next shiny thing comes out, and yeah, sometimes the next shiny thing comes out and we forget because there are just so many announcements and whatnot. I mean, going back to the Resistance, going back to the Fantastic 3, going back to again, Ballerina, all those things that, hey, where's this in order to fill out this team or this this line. So it's good to get people excited. Now is the chance to follow through, and if you can wow us, then you're going to be in a lot of people's good graces, and it's going to hopefully bring in a lot of new fans to Hot Toys seeing this on the market. Because let's face it, this in 1/6 scale, people are going to look at it. Even people who don't collect Hot Toys are going to look at this and say, wow, that's something I need. So this is their chance. They have it's theirs to lose.
Yep. It is, man, and that's the problem. It is theirs to lose, man. Because if you give us this, you might as well give us a Morticia Addams as well. Played by the incredible, incomparable, Emmy and Tony Award winning Catherine Zeta-Jones. So, why not? Put yourself in this space and give us something that pretty much I think everybody would want. Before I bring you in here in a second, brother. We got.
Uh-oh.
We got Captain Glistening.
Nah, man. We got this guy in here, man.
Oh, shit. My man.
What's going on? Happy Wednesday. Happy Cheeks Day. Happy Hump Day. What's going on, folks out there?
Can you say that 3 times?
I'm about to trip up. I ain't going to try.
I mean...
Oh, no.
I mean... the name. You know what? Anyway,
Payday is Friday.
I'm just gonna say this: you may be my spirit animal. Just saying it. You may be my spirit animal at this point,
bro. I'm second, brother, bro. What do you think of my stomach, man? What do you think about this piece, bro?
Man, how you go? Wait a minute. How you gonna have me to comment on this piece and open to that?
Yeah, I know.
Same fucking breath, man.
I know. I know.
Okay. All right. Let me try to
impossible
shake that shit
positions,
off.
don't
Let
he?
me shake that shit off.
Speaking of impossible positions, what's that name again?
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
Starting off spicy.
Oh,
So,
it is Cheeks Day, baby. Cheeks Day.
yeah.
We're all feeling the pinch. Cheeks Day.
Oh man, no pun given. Oh man, you know, seeing this and like, damn, I'm glad that they diversifying going down different lines. But like, someone said in the chat about the history of not completing lines or putting things out for us to expect and don't follow through, and that's pretty much. I think that's probably going to hurt them in the current and long term, because now a lot of us are just like myself, even just like, before I even step out there to do a pre-order on anything, let's see if they complete the line.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of people just going to be kind of gun shy of ordering things because of that. And there are other
Hey, we're going on week 2, second brother, and no Johnny Storm, by the way.
Right.
Go ahead, continue.
Right. So, after a while, they're going to miss their opportunity, and then we're just like, okay, well, it is what it is. And then what's going to end up happening is, like, as with the Fantastic 3, what's going to happen, Doomsday going to come out, or Secret Wars going to come out, then everybody going to do the rush to try to get all the lines previously to try to make up, the rat race that we normally go through. But with these economic times, I don't think it's going to happen like it did in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So, as for this figure, I'm looking forward to it if they do it, because how they've been crushing sculpts, I know that sculpt is going to be amazing, because her facial features would set a challenge for any sculptor to make that work. And what I see, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it's the strong jawline, bro.
Jawline, yeah.
Really strong features, bro.
Yeah, for them to put that work in, but then we had the curse of the prototype curse. That prototype looked vicious, and then when we get it in our hand, we're like, what?
Totally different.
Yeah, so there's a lot of it's a lot of wheels moving. Like, we're in a strange place of collecting right now, where we're kind of dealing with oversaturation. We're kind of dealing with exclusive mania, over exclusives, incomplete lines. We're in a funny realm of collecting. So, a lot of wheels, a lot of things going on, along with the economy and the unpredictability of that.
Mm-hmm.
Then the tariff monster, and that we already got a preview. Now got a preview. We're getting a hit of that. Just hope it doesn't get any worse. But like you said, how the show is, collector's therapy. That's how we just have to wish these things on a good path and see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. It's definitely up in the air right now. I mean, I think we'll get it, but it's always going to be suspect. Yeah, bro, Berticus, man, what you think about this, man?
I was quite surprised when I woke up and saw that this was teased. I'm surprised on 2 fronts. Surprised that we didn't get it the first time around when it was complete Wednesday Mania.
Yeah.
And Addams Family Mania that first time around, and they didn't hop on it. And I'm surprised that they weren't ready to just show the full thing this time around. Like, you had almost 3 years technically, to really get this going. So I'm happy that it's being shown off. But I know there is a huge, like, the TikTokers, Gen Zers, man, they love Enid. Enid look like one of their friends, or look like them. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like if there's anything that comes out of this, I know us old heads would love Catherine Zeta-Jones, but that's for us. But if it just comes from Jenna Ortega and then Enid, I think that's a good just 2-pack to say line done.
Man, listen. Like, I want to, because I love the show, bro. I'm sorry, but I love it, even though it's like a darker version of Harry Potter. I love it. You know what I mean? I love her
investigative aspects of things.
Yeah, bro. I love that. I love that aspect of her. I love the simple fact that, and she is acting her ass off as this role because not once does she crack a smile. I mean, she has this straight laced face. I mean, just the simple fact that you have to carry the show yourself the way you do, it's just I think it's
Wasn't there
definitely
a thing that
incredible,
she had
bro.
to come out and say like that's not me in real life, like because she was so believable as Wednesday? I forget there maybe there was something like that.
Hmm.
But her performance is just so well done. Um, I really appreciate Uncle Fester, but that's her like her twin basically, her partner in crime. That little
Yeah,
bit where she Uncle Fester ran up out that bank and
yeah.
she was sitting there as the getaway driver. She was like a little baby. It's
Bro, like
hilarious, man.
it is. It's absolutely hilarious, bro. And I think it's dope. Now, one character that I know they won't give us that I would love for them to give us is Joy, the one who this actress who basically plays Joy
Oh
in the
yeah,
film.
her rolling eyes feature would be
Bro, her rolling eyes
crazy.
feature would be incredible, absolutely fantastic, bro. And I would love for him to do it, but he won't do it. I already know that,
Mm,
bro. Right off the bat.
she's
I
too
mean,
for Hot Toys terms. She's too tertiary, way too tertiary of a
yeah,
character for them to
like
run with
you
it.
know what I mean. This would definitely be such an incredible character, and she does have more of a presence. Pretty much in this season. Uh,
Yeah, I like that angle. I won't give anything away, but Leo, you remember the interaction she had when she went up to the house to
yeah, yeah,
use her powers, and you can see her leaving on her face. She was like really torn up about that because she knows the relationship with that person with their mother and her
exactly,
relationship with her
bro.
mother. So
Exactly.
I'm really I stopped at that episode, but I need to go ahead and watch some more because there seems to be a interesting um writing beats that are happening this season as well.
Yeah, bro. Like it really is. And come on, man. If you don't, this is the perfect opportunity to give us a Catherine Zeta Jones
Listen,
Morticia, bro. Because she's killing it, bro. Like she's
Mhm.
really
the
killing it
the
as
the other day I watched. I won't say the other day. Probably a couple weeks ago, I watched. What was that? Ocean's 12,
yeah, 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 yeah.
13, whatever one she was in.
Mhm.
Bro, I was in love. Every panel, you just in love with her. You just because I was like, oh, because it takes me back to the time where like people couldn't stop. She was the it girl for like a good, like I want to say like a good 5 up to 10 years. She was the it
Yeah,
girl in Hollywood, bro. Like every movie, almost every show, Catherine Zeta-Jones. You could just like you couldn't go
yeah.
anywhere like
Whether
early
it was
2000s.
Zorro or yeah, bro.
You couldn't go anywhere without hearing her name. She was one of the ones back then.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it was Catherine, bro. That's how it definitely was.
She's still married to Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas, yep, that's her
Yeah.
husband, bro.
Lucky motherfucker.
They still going strong, bro. But I think you know what I respect the most about her is that she definitely is in control of her own destiny. She chooses what she wants to do, and if she wants to take time off, she'll do that as well, bro. I mean, hey, if you got it, why not?
You
But
if your husband's Michael Douglas as well,
hell yeah,
you
bro.
ain't gonna have to worry about it.
You ain't
Hey,
wanting for nothing at that point. You know what I mean? You definitely ain't wanting for nothing at
listen,
all.
everybody out there, and I know you guys are seasoned vets, but if you have not watched Falling Down with Michael Douglas,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
if you haven't watched it in years, rewatch it again.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah.
they make it hard for you to see that now.
What, falling down? Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
because of
Make
its
it hard.
contents.
Hey, as a black man, I find that shit comedy. There's some comedic elements as a black man to watch that
Oh yeah.
film.
Oh yeah.
There's some comedic
Oh yeah.
elements to that shit.
You know, I love the favorite smash up between that and a certain scene in Pulp Fiction. You know that
Mm-hmm.
you parallel both of those together,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
especially the end result of both.
Yeah.
If you guys, if you know,
Mhm.
if you know, you know.
If you know, you most definitely know. And yeah, yeah. If you know, you know. Um, yeah, for real. Um, but yeah, like I said, I mean, with this figure, of course, we got to see what the product is going to look like, when it's going to release, when they're going to put it up. This week has been lean, bro. Like nothing. Just as quiet as hell. They just put this up the other day just to tease
We
it.
got that summer rush, but I think right now we're turning that corner for that fall push. And then the fall push will go. It will slow up a bit, maybe around that, like, I don't know, back end of October, November might slow down because of the holidays. And then boom, we're gonna get a couple things that lead us into New Year's and then do this thing all over again.
Now I'm glad. Hold up, I'm glad because this show could have got unstable, and I know the first thing that X would have said was, "Can't use Prop Wiz because he ain't here." But now he is here, so we can use Prop Wiz. Especially, he's here.
We here, baby.
We can use Pause Wiz. Pause Wiz on the set. Pause Wiz. Pause.
The licensing has finally been approved, and we are good to go.
Pause Wiz in the building. You already know what it is. We got.
All right.
Pause.
I'll bide my time.
Hey yo, Wiz, thank you for being here, bro. How'd your daughter do? She all right?
Yeah, she did good, man. She played real good today, bro. Yeah, man. We in there.
Hell yeah, man, bro. Thanks. So what you think, man? What you think about this Wednesday figure? I mean, I know it might not be something that you get, but what you think about the figure itself?
Oh, man. You know what?
So far, it's a tease. We don't know what it looks like, but what do you think about or the
bro, I don't know if that looks like her yet. I think I need to see more. I saw this, man. I wasn't convinced that looked like her, man, but I'm excited about it. Here's the holdup. I love the Addams Family movies. I would love those figures. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'd be cheating on that if I got this and didn't get those or didn't have the opportunity to get all of them. You know what I mean? This might be fitting in that category like The Last of Us, man, where it's like I need more than Wednesday, bro. I think.
Yeah.
Some people, that's just gonna be it. I feel like this is one of them lines where you can have that argument, Prop.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. You're right. I think that's why I started with the movies. Got me like that, but you're right. The show really is her. She's the star of the show. So you can get away with just this one figure. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, us somewhat people. I was gonna call us somewhat similar old heads to include me, but I'm gonna just say people who are familiar with
sympathize with the old people. Yeah,
you gotta ask the question, man. You gotta ask the question, bro. You gotta ask the question, man.
Who, me?
Yeah, you gotta ask the question.
I'm pulling it up. Hold on.
Yeah. I got questions for Prop, man. I got questions, man.
Hold up.
No.
Hold on, let me pull it up, bro.
What I was saying is that we are more attached to the Addams Family, so it's kind of weird for us to detach and just go straight into Wednesday. But I think that's kind of been the magic of the show, is to dive into that character.
Agree.
So, and then I love that Christina Ricci helped out with the first one. It was almost like an amazing handoff of legacy.
Christopher Lloyd with this one, right? Was he the only one?
Right.
I haven't started watching this one yet.
He's in there.
He's in it. He's definitely in this one. He plays. Yeah, he's in it. He's definitely in it, man.
If you watch Futurama, you'll enjoy his bit.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing, bro. Like when people, and I guess, would somebody, you know what? Who I would actually see giving us the full Addams Family, Caustic Plastic.
Yeah.
They would be the ones.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Where it would make more sense. I think that they would be the ones to do it because the Addams Family fit movie and Christina Ricci, she was Wednesday, bro, all the way down. Like she was that character. But I definitely think that Jenna Ortega's giving her a run for her money with this show, bro.
100%, yo.
Killing it, bro. 100%. Like she is absolutely killing it, bro. Like I love the way she is.
This is what you can. The best case scenario that you can hope for when it comes to your legacy being passed down. Best case scenario.
Yeah.
You know what? On a personal level, too, man. I felt Tim Burton was perfect to do Addams Family.
Oh, yeah.
But because I love the old one so much, I didn't want him to redo Adam's Family. So this was a perfect little way for him to do it without doing it. Does that make sense? Like him just focusing on Wednesday as the main character was a way of getting
and
Tim Burton's
it's,
Adam's Family without him recreating or touching the original. You know what I'm saying?
and you still feel the Burton DNA in the show, although
For
for
sure.
it has its television beats and writing to it, and its
Right,
modern day
right.
beats and writing to it. And then also they still inject that young adult coming of age element to the story as well. So I think it is taking that IP that we know and love and has slightly adjusted it for this time and format, and it works, man.
Hey, let me take it back, yo. That figure does look like that.
Yeah, because
maybe it just look different. It do look like that.
That's why I kind of pulled it up, because you can't really
right
see it, but I think they're taking reference from that picture.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
They're definitely taking references, and like you can see, like even here with her, from her mouth. I thought that again because she does have, but only when she smiles do you see her dimples.
Wait.
What's
this
up?
is a whole other outfit.
Yeah, this is a different.
That is
2-pack or swap out.
I don't know, bro. This is I don't know if they would do something like that. I don't because here's the thing.
You as Hot Toys would be able to cover all bases. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I think if they did it, see, this is what I'm wondering, because they can't capitalize on the first season with the dress. Remember the black dress that she wore during the dance scene?
Yeah.
So they can't capitalize because that's. I mean, unless they decide to go back, well, we know they won't. So I think that it would more so have to be. I don't know. Season 2, she was kind of more reserved.
It's totally possible that they acquired the Wednesday season 2 license to give themselves leverage for season 1. Totally possible. I'll give Hot Toys some leeway there. But it's just like I mentioned earlier, and you just reminded me of the black dress. That whole dance scene was running around social media like crazy a couple years ago.
Oh yeah,
everywhere you saw that was being reformatted into every meme known to man. So,
bro,
they missed that. They really missed that.
Yeah. And more than just collectors, right? More than just figure collectors would buy this. I think. Do y'all think? I think they have a problem advertising. Like I'll see someone that likes a property like this. Like he got an Edward Scissorhands. So I know a guy that bought it just because he likes Tim Burton movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doesn't collect figures at all. But you don't see. There's no kind of advertisement really for this stuff. You really don't see this stuff out there a lot, man. But with that being said, this is something that they can make a lot of money on outside of our community.
Yeah, but it also depends on whether or not that company is licensed enough to do it. Because sometimes they won't advertise if they're not licensed. Like they can't.
That's
because that's just too much attention drawn on that company.
But, hey, Disney, come fucking swat us.
You know what I
mean? Second brother, am I lying? They've been in China. They will fucking pull up to your shit.
They will. They will pull up on you and be like, "Okay, yeah, what's up? Like, yeah, where my money? Run my money." Like, so. Second brother wanted me to ask, "Is this prop?"
It's real, though.
Dude,
man, I was playing Mortal Kombat and I was going through the thing. I'm like,
yeah, man. Hey, you put a beard on a man, it'll work. It'll
go. Like, the man got a cobra, a gold cobra on his shoulder, killing folks. I'm like,
I'll accept that, man. You put a shirt on, but I'll accept that. Yo, where your shirt at?
Man, listen. So, X, have you seen season 1 and season 2, bro?
I've seen clips. I haven't actually sat down to see the entire show. I know. I've been busy.
Have you not, bro? Like,
I would expect this would be one. This would be in your feather cap.
This would definitely, bro. It would.
It's an interesting thing, okay, with streaming, and I was telling someone about this, that before streaming, I used to know about everything that was in my wheelhouse, and I had time for it. Now, with streaming, there are either things I just don't hear about or things that I will put on the list. I'll put this on the list.
Yeah.
And I never get to it. Because this week, it was Alien Earth. that I decided to watch
Ooh.
because
Crazy.
Alien Earth, because
It's
aliens.
So I'm glad you brought
it's
that
like,
up because
yeah,
we're going to talk
list.
about that in a second. I'm glad you brought that up though, but keep going, keep going.
Man.
But I do love the outrage in the chat. I do. This is on the list to watch because I do like Tim Burton. I love Jenna Ortega, and I love Adam's Family. So it's what's not to like. It's just I cycle through streaming services, so I'll deactivate Netflix rather than just pay for it and not use it. I'm sorry, I'm buying $300 action figures. I can't be paying for stuff that I'm not using. So every now and then, once there's enough that I want to see, like the last season of Stranger Things, for instance, I will reactivate for that. And when I do, that's when I go through and look at everything that is on the list. So I've got a process.
I wish
okay?
I had those problems,
system.
X, or I could do that.
Yeah.
But I got kids in here, man, and all they do is watch Netflix, especially that what's that K-pop Demon Hunter shit, bro? Like that,
Bro, that is putting up hella numbers, like
it is
fucking
putting
Wilt
up
Chamberlain numbers.
hell of numbers, bro. People are over that, like they are watching that shit like it's like running water, bro. Every day, like the numbers keep rising. So, yeah, this, yeah, bro. You already know, man.
Hey, chat, do us a favor. And we'll talk about it here, but do us a favor. What do you guys think the accessories that are going to come with Wednesday? What do you guys think they're going to do? We already see the umbrella, and I'm pretty sure you guys can guess one. But what do you guys think is going to come with Wednesday?
Yeah,
you already know which one. Yeah,
stop shaming me and take a moment and answer his question.
Bro, so I think here's the thing. There's a couple of things that I think we'll get. The umbrella, of course, the thing. You already know we'll get that, bro. And her cello. We might get the cello because we know she basically plays that a lot. So we might actually get that. We might get a trunk, like a case that trunk that comes with it. There's so many different things we can get with it. But here's the thing. I'm talking to you like this is in art.
Yeah, I was about to say
Hot Toys don't do that, bro. They don't do all that
coming with it.
You know what I mean? They don't do all that, unfortunately. So
if it was Mars would do it.
Yeah.
Mars would do it. InArt would do it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some swap house hands, a base with some slight slick painting. If InArt's doing it, you might get a whole like that back part. They might do the Harry Potter thing and take part of her dorm room and let that be the backdrop.
Yes.
Then if they did an Enid, do her side of the room. Oh, nigga, and hire me, nigga.
I was gonna say, like, that's actually a pretty good idea.
Shit. Sorry, I usually don't react to my own fucking comments like that, but damn,
you're like, damn, that's good.
As soon as that rolled up, I'm like,
yo.
I like how the realization hit you. It's like, oh my god! It's like, yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good idea.
So I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna kind of switch gears real quick, because Hot Toys.
Costa in the background.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him in just a second here, Costa. Let me bring you in. We got Costa, and we got a couple people's in here, man. We got Costa in the building, and we got my man 16 Syndicate in the building. We got what's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. I haven't watched Wednesday either yet. I've watched the first episode of the first season, but I love Tim Burton. But no, I'm gonna watch. It's not like I haven't.
Shame him. Shame him.
Come on, man.
That's right. Everyone, pick up your pick. Shame that man.
I haven't watched the second season of Andor yet. So
wait. What?
I'm behind on a lot of.
Come again.
I'm behind.
Don't you dare pre-order that Diego Luna figure until you watch that second season.
I did not. You.
Okay. All right. Cool then.
I did.
Yo, what, bro? Like, you seriously have it, man?
No, it's weird because so sometimes when I work, I'll throw like stuff on and I can like consume a lot of stuff, but I'm not like not paying attention to it. And like Andor is one of those shows I want to pay attention to. Same with Alien Earth. I didn't watch it last night.
Oh
or
yeah, you
today
want to pay attention to those. Yes,
because I
you
want to
give
pay
those
attention to it.
undivided.
And
attention.
And with Wednesday, I was gonna watch it with my little one, but she beat me. She like already finished the second season, so she's
Bro, it
outpaced me.
It's yeah. I love Wednesday, bro. I couldn't.
Oh no, I liked the first episode.
Listen,
I liked it.
all right, Light Feet Pete, man, what's going on with you, brother?
What's good, man? What's good, y'all? I had a good week this week. Had a lot of good figures. As far as Wednesday, I'm with Costa. I didn't see all of them yet, man. I didn't see
now
all
who's
of
ugly?
them. And the worst thing is, I'm also with Costa. I didn't see season 2 of Endor either. So
Wait.
I know.
What is this nonsense? What is this
man.
nonsense?
I'm running a little late, man. I'm running a little late.
A little.
You got
Just a tad.
I'm about to have
an
Boomer
intervention.
send y'all some happy seeds.
Nah. I'm about to have second brother because what y'all don't know is second brother on that bike. He Ghost Rider. I'm gonna just have his ass come and see you then.
Hell yeah, bro.
Okay.
uh-oh.
Hell yeah, definitely.
Uh-oh.
But Constant, like before we move on from this, what you think about this figure though, man? What you think about the Wednesday? Well, it hasn't been released, but what do you think about the tease?
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
The tease. Listen, that half of that face, that sculpt is fire.
Yep.
I mean, from the nose down, it does look like
Jenny
looks
Ortega,
like her. Yeah. We're definitely gonna get an umbrella. Why would you put an umbrella in that picture and not give us an umbrella? So I'm gonna guess there's an umbrella. There's gonna be Thing, at least. I don't know about a cello. They Hot Toys. You're right. Hot Toys. That's reaching. If they're gonna throw out a cello, and the stitching on this, it looks great. Because you can't tell in the striped suit, right? So no, they're not gonna mess this one up. It's crazy. It's like one of those. It's like getting the Killing Joke. Oh my God, Joker. Like it's an unexpected thing. I know they mentioned it. Right? Didn't they mention it in Wednesday's coming before this tease, and then now they teased. This they said that they had the license. I don't think they're gonna go any further than this figure. That's it. What you see.
No, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't think they're going to go beyond this particular figure, which is going to be crazy. Because if I was to get this, I would definitely pose him with the Beetlejuice figure.
Oh heck
even though they have no correlation, still they do it in some ways because it's the whole Tim Burton line.
Art style, baby.
The art style
That's
is definitely there, man. So I would do that all day. Syndicate, what you think, man? And I'm with you, Mitchell. Me and you are already there, bro. We are already there, bro. I don't know what the fuck they are doing, but come on, man. That's some bullshit. But anyway, Syndicate, what's your thoughts behind this, man? What's your thoughts behind this figure? Is this a Light Feet Pete special? You're on mute, though.
He's speechless.
My bad. My thing is slow here right now. But yeah, I think that's going to be the only figure, too, that come out, man. I don't think they're going to go beyond this. But if that's going to be the case, why not just include the umbrella, the violin thing? You might as well go all out if that's going to be the only figure. That's the thing I have with Hot Toys. If you're going to stick with just that one figure, throw everything at it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, from what I see so far, man, just the bottom half of that sculpt, it looks great. It looks amazing, man. Yeah, the body looks good. Everything looks amazing on that. The tailoring on that, looking very good. So, yeah, they're going to knock it out of the park.
Yeah, definitely. I think they're gonna kill it. Uncle Keith, man, what's your thoughts on this piece, bro?
I don't like remakes. Don't watch the show. I'm not gonna get it. Thank you.
God, so you don't like remakes?
Nope.
Hey.
Nope. I do not like them.
You didn't watch the movie?
Hold up. No.
You didn't watch the movie?
No, I don't watch none of that stuff. If it ain't the original, I ain't watching it.
Wait, that stuff came out in the 90s.
What did I?
Just a hot minute ago.
The original wasn't
original's like a
original. It
comic.
was based off.
What did
The
I?
original's
It was
like
based
comic
off. No, it was based off the.
Well, yeah. So he's talking the black and white show. That's the one.
There you go. Tell
Yeah.
him, Syndicate. Explain it to him.
Those would be fun figures, actually.
No.
Actually,
Listen,
those would be
listen.
fun figures.
I'm almost tempted to grab the original just to show you. I watched the original. It's one of the shows I keep on in the background.
Mhm.
Those movies, man, are the embodiment of the original.
Okay. Hey, listen. I understand, man.
Comic.
You guys, you guys like this kind of stuff, and I ain't got nothing against it. It's just not for me, man.
I don't know. If you watch the 90s,
That's a good-
that's
a good technique.
And once you get to the Thanksgiving scene in the 90s, Adams Family, once you get to that, let me know.
You're supposed to be on my side, man.
I am on your side.
You don't. No, you're not. No,
Am
you're
I not on your side?
No, not now. You're
Love you.
Okay, there.
I know.
Unk isn't too legit to quit, y'all.
Moving.
No, man. I'm sorry.
Moving forward.
I'm sorry. This is nothing. I didn't want to bring any negativity to the show. This is
No, it
something.
ain't that
No,
bad.
that's
I got
That
you.
ain't that bad.
Hold on. Listen.
The original is dope. The original is dope.
I will
Yeah.
not be
I
purchasing
agree.
this because it does not pique my interest, and I'm glad you guys are getting it. And let's move on to the next thing.
Okay, good. Because I'm glad you said that. I want to move on to this, man. In case y'all haven't watched this yesterday, and I think it's off to a fucking fabulous start. Alien Earth.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
First 2 episodes were
No
fucking
spoilers,
phenomenal, man. I'm not going to spoil it because I know people haven't seen it. I'm not going to spoil it. There's a lot of people who haven't seen it, or maybe I don't know. But the first 2 episodes were fucking fantastic. I loved it. I loved everything about it. And I will say this much: Hot Toys, you would be making a huge mistake. Number one, we already know that we'll end up getting this. It's a xenomorph. We're gonna get that. That's a no-brainer. But you'd be making a huge mistake if you did not make this particular character, because again, it would be so toyetic. Just the accessories in which he chose in that episode is incredible, and you'd be making this mistake if you didn't. What I like about this is the aesthetics, because what they are basically making and what they're making an emphasis on is the simple fact that it has already been established in this universe that women are strong and they are capable of being strong. You can't take that away from Sigourney Weaver's character. You definitely can't take it away from, damn, what is her name? From
Romulus. Are you
from
talking
Romulus.
about?
What is her
wow.
name? I forget her name. In the chat, let me know. You definitely can't take this away from her. They are already establishing these characters to be incredible. Don't want to really, again, because people who haven't seen it, I just want to get thoughts so far. X, you've seen this so far. Do you think and do you agree that this will be a missed opportunity if they don't give us this figure in Hot Toys form?
Oh my God, absolutely. I got to watch it early last week, and I was really excited to watch it early, and then getting to watch it again last night.
Yeah.
I want to watch it again tonight because it feels, again, it's like the Alien universe. It's like the movie Alien, but then imagine that universe is expanded. Imagine now you see and know more about how that universe actually operates. And it's just, they broadened it, and they brought in all these new characters, all these new corporations, and just seeing how the world operates, how the universe operates, or the galaxy operates, more or less. It's terrifying because it feels like something that's 2 weeks from now, to be absolutely honest, in the future, where it's almost like that Black Mirror stuff, where it's like, it's not in the distant future. You can actually relate to what's going on. And the way this character came together is both terrifying and fascinating, and I want to see how her story goes, because so far it's incredible. I don't want to give anything away, but this character is as you mentioned, Alien is no stranger to strong female leads.
Yes,
this is a different kind of strong female,
exactly.
one that we haven't seen before.
Yes.
You know, with an origin we haven't seen before.
Yes.
With showcasing things we haven't seen. That's the thing. Show us something we haven't seen before. And that's difficult to do for Star Wars. It's difficult to do for Terminator. It's difficult to do for Predator. It's difficult to do for Alien. And yet, in the last few years, we've seen Alien do it. We've seen Predator do it. And now we're seeing Alien do it again. And we've seen Star Wars do it with Andor Season 2, which some of you have not seen. So I absolutely love the direction that this is going. The show looks like $1 million.
Yes.
And the acting is on point. And the creature design is there. There are creatures we don't even know what they do yet.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm on the edge of my seat wondering, okay, but just seeing the ferocity and the viciousness of certain creatures in this is something you've never seen before, and I'm certainly here for it. So
because the thing is, you're not dealing with just one. That's the thing. You are not dealing with just one
thing,
with
right?
multiple.
And then I think where they pretty much had the recipe, they took all the advice from Ridley Scott and made that shit work. Because people are focused on the characters and the new creatures. Think about the environment.
Yes.
The environment. The environment tells a story of its own.
Yes.
Because now it has you like, fuck, where do this whole thing and not going to go into any spoilers. You always had, it brought you back to that original fear from the first film is where something's going to come out of next. Now you ain't got to worry about the xenomorph. You have other things that's coming out of the environment and then making the environment work for them.
Yep. So, exactly. Nicely said, bro. Nicely said. Because the thing is, there is no basically panicking over just one. You know, you're from what they've shown us so far is they are definitely in the wrong environment. I mean, not they're we put it this way. They're not in the wrong environment because they adapt to every environment.
Right.
But for us, we are in the wrong place at the wrong time because of them. And that's it. So what they're doing with this is fantastic so far. I cannot wait till next week to see where it goes. The first 2 episodes were absolutely fantastic. And again, I think they would be stupid if they did not use this to their advantage.
Listen, I'm liking the characters, I'm liking the monsters, I'm liking all that stuff, man. But I got some questions, some serious force running questions and K2SO questions. Okay,
we'll wait.
I got them.
Wait, because we'll wait till we can.
I think I know what kind of questions you got.
There's some stuff that don't make any sense.
No, I think I know what questions you had asked. You may have to go in the back, and I think I can answer them for you because it's a three-way split of what's going on the show, and that's another thing that it develops later on down the line.
Second brother, I'm thinking about what they're trying to portray and what is actually going on. I get it. I get it. I get it. But I still have some questions. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I look, I'm loving it. I'm loving it because it's not following the same trope. Because the thing is, we want to see. I don't want to see you just going through the corridors and actual shit the entire show.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to see that now. I want to see environmental, but I want to see it now in the way they're tackling this, which is important, is not the same thing that we actually got from Sanaa Lathan in Aliens versus Predators, on Earth. It wasn't none of that. You know what I mean? This is something complete. And I love the simple fact that they're tying these in with the first 2 films. Might slightly tie it into the third as well, but they're keeping with that. They're not going beyond the bullshit that came after. It's the first 2 films that they're basically telling these stories in between. And I love that. I love that aspect.
You know what? Not even just narratively, right? You hit it with the aesthetics, man. The look of it.
Yeah, bro.
10 minutes into the first episode, it's like, dude, this looks like Ridley Scott.
Yes.
And Romulus was no different. Like Romulus looked, classic. The visual effects. I think the ship or the rock at the beginning of Romulus, I forgot what it was at the beginning, was all practical. tangible effects, man. And I don't know how much of it is that way with this show, but it feels that way. I'm guessing that there is a lot of practical stuff in this. It just looks.
Is this the first time we've seen the control room, the original control room, in a show or another movie?
Yeah,
you know what control room?
No, because we saw this
parallel.
We saw
parallel with that.
No. I'm talking about the control room. You know what control room?
No, because we saw a piece of the control room at the beginning of Romulus as well.
But I'm talking about actually using the control room.
Right.
No, because we did see it with Ash, because he used the control room a lot.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The first movie, and I'm talking about this movie. We've never, in all the other movies, we've never seen the mother control room before. Again, being used.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right, because I think it was just Alien and this where they're going and they're talking to Mother. So I don't remember them doing it in any other, at least not using that space.
That's what I'm saying. They're bringing back the old school stuff, which I like. Before
we move on from this though, real quick. What's going on, Calvin?
Oh man.
Little beat up,
my brother.
I'm good.
Beat up? What's wrong with you, bro?
Say what?
What's wrong?
I got rear-ended this morning.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Your truck?
No, in the car.
Oh shit!
Yikes!
Trust me, the truck. I wouldn't hit me. Go ahead. That's on you.
Yeah. and I see you got that ice bag on that trap over there, don't you? Yeah, buddy.
I love vegetables.
Oh, he got some vegetables.
Classic, bro. Classic.
We have a bag of peas that we use.
So.
We have a bag of we call them knees peas because usually the kids need them for like their knees or whatever. So
yeah. So I'm not nothing broken. I just got in from the chiropractor and the urgent care. So
there you go.
She's mad that I'm on here with you guys right now. You need to lay down. I'm like, if I lay down right now and fall asleep this early in the day, it'll mess my whole. I'll be up all night and then won't be one to do nothing tomorrow. So I know but I've got like 8 icy patches on my back right now with this. So
word. Did you see the first 2 episodes of Alien?
I saw the first 10 minutes, if that much, and then passed out. So once I get off tonight, I'll catch up. But I was trying to get home last night and had a bunch of errands and stuff to do. But after I got off, and I sat down, and I literally just eyes rolled in the back of my head and just fell back with my food in my hand on my plate. So if I didn't finish my food, I was tired.
Bro,
yeah.
Bro. Like the one thing about this show that I was sitting up there as I'm watching it, I'm like, yo, the way they are doing this is because there's people who don't know. They have no idea what they're facing. They have no idea what they're up against. For the average viewer, we would know, like, yo, I don't trust Wayland for shit.
Nope.
Right. I don't trust synthetics for shit.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Like, we know that. But obviously, the way these worlds are being built, they have no idea.
So fill in the blank, because like I said, I was in and out. So I saw a couple pieces. But this dude's a synthetic, correct?
Yeah.
He's
something.
Without spoiling it. No.
But I'm just saying, someone's off about him.
Put it this way: if you've seen interviews before the show,
I did,
and you already know he's not a synthetic. He's
at the beginning of the show, Calvin. Remember they gave you
they gave a description of like 3 different types.
Yeah,
there you go.
He's a cyborg, so he's the cyborg.
I think it's like the first 10 minutes of the show that they actually like address that in the show. So it's not like a huge thing. Like the first 10 minutes, they actually do.
I just remember him being off, and then
in other words, we're spoiling it, but we're only spoiling like the first 2 minutes.
We gonna stop. We gonna stop.
There, we will not talk about it. Everyone needs to go see this like right away.
Yeah.
Well, right after this show, go and watch it and watch it again.
Bro,
and try to figure it out because this gets dark real fast.
It does. It does. It definitely does. And here's the thing, bro. Literally, X. I feel sorry for every last one of these people Obviously, bro, because we know what they are, but they have no idea literally what they're. And it's like, yo, you know what it feels like? It feels like a Jedi who's forcing a Padawan into.
Oh God. Oh, you know what? Oh, you're not wrong. Oh God, that's.
But
this is worse.
What's so great about this is that you can see her maturity.
Yeah.
Way beyond.
Yeah.
Way beyond.
Yeah. Because she's technically the oldest of them.
There you go. So she's a little bit older.
She's a little bit more seasoned when it comes to what it is that, you know, she's been under training. Them, that's where I'm like, yo, where the story goes from here is definitely going to be interesting. It's crazy. And it's kind of heartfelt. You know what I mean? Especially with her story and of course, you know, whatever else. But yeah, it's
they got thrown in the fire real.
I was gonna say to think who they actually put in this situation. You have to wonder what else they're willing to do.
Yeah.
Well, it's the Whalen Corporation. What do you think?
Actually, it's not Whalen that's
okay.
It's the other corporation.
It's the other corporation, bro.
Proximity or whatever it is. I think. Priority or proximity.
Starts with a P.
Yeah.
I forget. And this motherfucker is bro.
Run by someone with the Peter Pan syndrome or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, bro. He definitely does. You know, even like I said, the conversation he had, I was like, yo, he is a dick, bro. Like he is straight up dick. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm enjoying it so far.
It is good.
It's so good, bro. Like I think it's good and it's a change. But I'm telling you, if they do not release this as a figure, bro.
Prodigy. There we go.
Prodigy. Yeah.
Prodigy. That was it. Okay.
Yeah. Prodigy Corporation. Yeah. If they don't release this right here as a figure, bro, it's definitely a missed opportunity for them because this is, it's definitely going to be insane. Documented. I was half asleep. He sent me a message like, yo, this is fire. And I was right in the middle of texting him. I just fell right back to sleep, bro. After I watched it, I was so tired. But yeah, I like the aesthetics, and I like you said, Prop, how they're building the world just like Ridley Scott would want them. You can tell that there was an influence, and they're keeping the aesthetics. Whereas some of the films, like even especially after 3, where that world was completely absent. You know what I mean? Right. You can tell that they're sticking. And even like 3 is a touch and go for me, bro. Like they completely lost me in the very beginning when they killed. You know what I mean? Like
the movie itself.
Like,
yeah,
bro. And then they went to this, and I'm like, okay, well, whatever it is. But yeah, it's touch and go. But I love that within this aesthetic, they can keep it here.
Yeah, because even James Cameron kind of veered. But you know what, Romulus, I felt like I'm waiting to see with this show, but I felt like Romulus was the best of Cameron and Ridley.
Yeah.
It was the best of. So I have a feeling this is going to go the same way. So yeah, man. Yeah, and that look.
I'm hoping it does. Pop coach.
I was just going to talk about Noah Hawley, the guy who created this.
Yes,
he's a genius.
Yes, he is.
He, if you guys haven't watched it, Legion.
Is
an amazing take on the mutant Legion, Xavier's son.
Yes.
I love that show.
Mm-hmm. Hey, did it end good?
Yeah, I thought
were they able to complete it? Yeah. I saw the first.
Yeah,
they did the first and second season. Yeah,
it got weird, man, and I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it. It got so weird, and then he also did Fargo. Also on FX.
Oh my lord,
which is incredible. Yeah,
incredible. Yeah.
Now, as good as he is, like with this show and whatever, he did approach Kevin Feige when they first got the, I guess when they first got Fox, to do a Doctor Doom show.
A Doctor Doom,
and,
and
I'm kind of like, oh, that's a missed opportunity because he's just such a good writer.
He's a good writer, and I think he would write Doom incredible, bro. I would love to see his take on that.
That would be kind of hard without interacting with other characters.
You don't know. Well, really? We don't know what they would like. It would be a Doom centric show, but I'm sure. But like with Legion, they did bring in like I mean, obviously they were. I don't know how obscure. I forgot what the villain's name was. He was like
Wasn't it
anyway.
the Shadow King?
Yeah. I think
I never watched
yeah,
it. I don't
and
know. No idea.
so they brought in. I mean, I think he would have done it. I think it would have turned out good. But
I'm
glad
not
he's doing this.
adverse to it. I was just, wondering,
Yeah.
how that would go down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope. Right. I mean, we're at a high point right now with like Predator and Alien. So at some point it will, it'll be like you'll have your downtime, and hopefully it's a while before we get to that. But for us Predator and Alien fans, we are just eating good.
Good, bro. Good right now. Like literally good. And I'm like, oh shit, this is insane.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, and the rewatchability of it is gonna hold you over too.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, these shows, I got watch that Predator animated joint over and over again, man. So yeah, it's exciting time.
Yeah, bro. And I'll just say this much. And y'all saw this in the trailer. But when you see it in the movie, and if you ever see this shit on the show, and if you ever see this reality, run. Because this motherfucker.
Oh God, no.
Run.
Okay.
Run. What I mean, get the fuck out. If you see this, even if it's contained, get the fuck out, bro.
Made
Yeah,
my
I
skin
I
crawl.
have no
was just
idea
like,
what he was
no.
trying to do.
You
No.
don't even want to know, bro.
No,
When you
well,
see
I
it,
know I don't want to know, but I'm just wondering, like, well, what is he getting ready to do to
bruh,
this?
when if you see that shit, get the fuck out. That's all I'll say. But yeah, definitely, man. I
Look,
cannot.
I had a dream about that little motherfucker last night.
Yeah, bro.
Second
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
that shit, man.
Yeah, bro.
Another
Like,
disclaimer: don't drink no alcohol and watch that.
Nah, man. We got Hawkwards Ray in the building. We got my man Cool Water
My
Ray
man Ray.
in the building,
my
man.
man Ray, what's up?
Straight up, my man Ray. That's what it's a. Who was that Ray from Life? My man Ray.
Yeah.
That's the next meme. I'm putting Ray's head on
Martin Lawrence? No.
on Martin Lawrence in Life. I'm doing that tonight. But yeah, and we got Luminar in the building. Lumi, thank you for being here,
Lumi,
as
what
always.
you doing?
Lumi, what is going on with you? What is going on with you? Yeah, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. Now listen, man, like I said, we didn't do an episode of, we should have did. We could have did Say What, but we didn't. I just wanted to kind of spend time just checking it, temperature check for everybody out there, because there's a lot going on right now in the community, man. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen videos all over the place of people selling off shit, and just the constant barrage of figures and stuff that we're getting in. That's why I wanted to label it my wallet, my emotions, in the immortal words of Press X. We talked about this, like, again, bro, like I got hit up by just a whole barrage of shit that's supposed to be coming, and I had to make life choices, bro, like literally, like we always do. If I can't afford it, I can't do it, and that's just the way it is right now, bro. Like,
is Ray still here in the chat, man?
yes, Ray.
Show you guys, man. Shout out to my homie Ray. Shout out to Ray man.
Oh, you got it. Yes,
We're
right.
about to get busy with this thing.
There it is.
Guy.
There it is, bro. There it is, man. Shout out to Ray from Hawkwards Toys for definitely making it happen, man. And I hit him up. I was like, Ray, we need to do something special for Bloomer, especially for his birthday. And he's like, all right, what you thinking? And I'm like, well, he doesn't have this, so let's make sure that he get it. And
yeah, man. Y'all help me get that Spider 18, number 18.
There it is, man. There it is, brother. As always, man, appreciative of you coming through and making that happen, man. And it's always Ray. Again, a lot of stuff happened this week. A lot of stuff happened last week. Stuff's happening always constantly in the community. I'm glad that it's been a quiet week, because it allows me to kind of sit back and reassess. it also had me go back through my list of everything that I pre-ordered to reassess and say, what is it that I need? What is it that I don't need at this particular point? You know what I mean? We got stuff going on here, things that need fixed, things that are happening, cars that need fixed. And I had to make some choices and just move some things around and say I can do without for right now. Even things that, honestly, bro, all right, I'll just say it. Like, Ray hit me up. It was like, look, Mike's coming, or, pre-order for Mike. And it just came at the wrong time and I couldn't do it. It really came at the wrong time. I couldn't do it. This week has been hard. Like, literally it's been hard, on the wallet, because, and I think that honestly, bro, and, thank Ray for even considering and hitting me up about it, bro. But Ray got me on, I already got 2 NR figures from him. I got, that's coming. I got a couple more figures that's in the stash that's coming. So he knows basically how the things work. But yeah, bro, like, I think I'm not going to look, business is business with any company that we deal with. They're only doing what they're supposed to do based on the demand. They're doing what they're doing based on dealing with companies such as Disney, who's relentless when it comes to merchandising. They want you to put out every fucking thing that you can put out, and they don't want excuses. Put that shit out. Get that shit out there. Get it in the zeitgeist. Make it happen. You know what I mean? So where is everybody at right now, bro? Like, I mean, where are you at in terms of, just in collecting? I'm going to start with you first, a second, brother, because you were saying like there's some things you were getting in safe, but you're also even looking at things how you have to kind of reassess in this space as well.
Yeah, basically, it's just being patient. Space is not something that we have like a limited square footage. So after a while, with some of the delays and some of the incomplete lines, and just the economy as a whole.
Yeah.
Just the economy as a whole. Now, you had to be kind of lean and can't not just necessarily jump out there to get every single thing. Like for me, I think I am almost Whaaat Toys almost got to a plateau, to a point, where particularly with Star Wars, you can there's a few more pieces that can be done. But I think that pretty much that almost to that plateau there. As you see with like with Marvel with the MCU, it's like now I feel that they could come out now is really hone in on that comic line. Everything else is like, okay, we've been there, done that. But then is other ventures. I'm pretty much like really getting back into my art, getting back to the art prints and getting into doing that, where at least you could turn around and say some pieces you won't see 2.3, 4.0s of. So it's just all where you at mentally and financially, because this can become overwhelming if you're not doing things like payment plans or spacing your things out and wreck a payment plan if they do an early release of a figure. A lot of that has been happening. That's been wrecking people's budgets where they got to make a choice. Do I want this bad, or I'm gonna have to let this go?
Yeah.
So it's out there. It's a lot of unpredictability. A lot of people's people's economics are not the same. Is just where we sit right now. It's a lot of
instability, bro.
Get it out. Instability that's going on, particularly, we have those pieces that come out, like you got the Smooth Criminal. I think that's one of those, I won't say once in a lifetime, but just one of those, ooh, wow moments that you just like, okay, I'm a kind of shift some things around to try to get that. But, as we turn around and talk about, 2025 is going to be lean for me. I think I got into the plateau with certain figures that I ordered over time. It just, if anything just comes out, it has to be something that really like damn, damn, I got okay, I got to do that. And I don't know if
Yeah,
anybody else feel that way because if you start looking at duplicates of what we have in our collection, you
yeah,
kind of it's time to take a pause.
yeah. That is, bro. Like you're seeing, before it was like, okay, I want to do this. Do I have to get two of this particular figure to do this and pull it off? Oh fuck no,
Right,
no more. Those
right,
days are gone. I stick with the one and I'm smooth with it. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Even Ruler 2 is being questionable right now. You know what I
right,
mean? So that's just how it works. Um, things are just coming out in an abundance and it's hard to kind of play catch up. And I think that for a lot of people, it has become overwhelming in that space. It's just a lot to kind of build around. Uh, um, I'm kind of skipping around here really quick because I want to go to X2 in just a few moments. But, uh, Bloomer, life, how life be life, and bro. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it hits at a point where you just like, fuck, it's unexpected. But then you got to think about, okay, we're not, my first go around is not to say, okay, damn, I lost this. What am I going to do about my figures? Fuck that. I'm thinking about my family first. That's
Mm-hmm.
how it always is for me. Family is always at the forefront. This shit can always stay in the back. But with you, even within the past couple of months, how much it hits you, bro? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. How
Yeah, I would say I think that is the journey of the collector. It is the balancing of the hobby and who you are in the hobby, and
Mhm.
also versus what what's going on in your life. I know we have countless of friends, even people that I know that have had to take a step back from collecting. Just in the 3 years that I've been around, I've seen some people come and go, and it definitely is a reminder of how one fickle time is and how two nothing is guaranteed.
Yeah.
Part of the experience of waiting for this of getting these six scale figures is waiting, you
Yeah.
know, and with waiting comes the passage of time, comes the passage you getting older, 1 year older from the time that you pre-ordered these things. So it's not necessarily like quick, fast, in a hurry, unless you're buying in stock, but there's still a cost to that. There's somebody that waited a year for that. You might have just been able to waltz in and get it, but there's still a cost to that. It took them however many long to get that piece out. Um, and the crazy thing about it is, like you, Leo, is like, as soon as something goes down, you're like, I'm so focused on your family.
Mhm.
But if you're really in it, those moments where you do get that moment of reprieve, you're like, what hot place put out tonight? What they put out? Let me go over there and check. And that let me know, even during the process of high emotion, high glee, I'm still kind of checking and looking for the pulse of what's going on. That let me know I still had a pulse when it comes to collecting. Like it
Yeah.
was just it. Like, was I'm just gonna top out with what I had. I still have other things pre-existing, pre-orders, but you know, money and medication and doctor's appointments and those things take a precedence over anything else.
Yeah.
So it's about that balance. It makes, like I mentioned earlier, the journey. It makes it so much more sweeter when and if that person gets back on track. Like myself. Um, but also, kind of the other portion to this question is something that I've been doing similar to what second brother uh, mentioned is finding or getting into other hobbies that might be attached similar or in that similar vein to what we do in collecting, right? So it's not necessarily completely different where you just feel like you're, fish out of water. But it is different in the sense of you don't have to wait that long and there's abundance of them and you're not having to pay that amount, a crazy amount of money. So for me, like I've been mentioning, like I've been, replacing the button cell batteries in all of my stuff and bringing to life every piece that I bring in, especially ones that are battery operated, and those lights are, um, a big portion of their presence, if you will.
Yeah.
So the lights, they don't really do much, and you always see them in the movies, and that light's really not on. Then cool, I'll leave it. But if it's something like, yeah, man, that's cool, I want it on. So I've been doing that, rearranging collections, reposing figures. Those are things. Also protecting figures from degradation, whether that's getting some type of solution that's out there, or um, training yourself not to want to pose crazily. I own so many Spider-Man, but there's only a few of them that actually do get posed. My
Yeah.
movie Spider-Man, they be in museum pose. I don't give a fin up.
Yeah.
I want that shit to be around when I'm 50 and 60. And I
Mhm.
pose that shit crazy right now in my 30s because I'm like, I want to keep it swing. I know in 20 years that shit gonna be fucked up. So those are the main things that's on my mind is bringing my displays to life with either backdrops, comics, lighting, uh, or just overall just sprucing it up, cleaning it up, readjusting the poses. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm existing right now in this space of saturation, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, Lumi, I'm on box watch. I ain't gonna front. Life is just kicking my ass right now, so I'm definitely on box watch. It is, definitely what it
Mhm.
is. Calvin, I remember like I think it was like about months ago when we were talking about even before the tariffs hit. You had already discussed. Look, I can leave this tomorrow. I got another hobby, which was your bike and all that.
Mhm.
How have you been feeling lately? With just within collecting and curating and stuff like that, bro.
I've actually been fine. I've just scaled back. Um, which, with that being said, like I just went to StatueCon all last week, surrounded by statues. I luckily got out of there without buying anything.
Hmm.
Then, before I fly out of Chicago, I went by Ray's shop. I left without buying anything. So it's just self control. So,
Hmm.
that's basically been the gist of it for me. I'm just trying to focus on the P. The habit I used to have is have things on PO and then go and look for something else to buy instead of tackling this. And
Yeah.
so I've been knocking out the things that I have in front of me. And once those are off, then I focus on something else as
Yeah.
opposed to constantly adding to the pile.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Been pretty simple with me on that one.
Yeah. That's the truth. I get that, bro. I feel that. Uh. X man, like I said, I know like for you, it's more like refined. Like you're, Star Wars. You occasionally dip into like DC and all. I mean, stuff like that. So you have just two IPs that you're kind of dealing with, and you're even within those IPs, you're selective. You know what I mean with it. Because it again, it's like we don't want to end up like uncontrollable substance where we're just dipping in and just what I mean, grabbing up everything, bro. Like, how's it been for you so far, man?
So far, it's been a journey. It's been a learning experience to say the very least. Because much like when I collect anything, and I collect a lot of things. I collect art prints, alternative movie posters. Mass Minicon is next month. I'm very excited about that. I collect vinyl records and CDs and physical media. I collect figures. I collect modern furniture.
Mhm.
I collect books. I just have always collected things, and when you start off collecting, you try to build up your collection. You buy everything you see,
Yeah.
because you get one. Oh no, I need. You're seeing things in multiples. You're not seeing each individual piece. You want to see that collection grow as fast as it can, and then at some point in time, you reach a point where I don't know, if things slow down just enough that you have a chance to step back and see it and go, oh, I'm spending how much?
Yeah.
I didn't know I had this many of X or this many of Y. And that's
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you
X. I
may.
don't know about you, but I'd be looking at stuff that's completely cheaper than Hot Toys. I'd be like $30. I don't know.
It's like, ooh, I don't know. This is a little too rich for my blood. But yeah, I go and much like with Hot Toys, where you can be on box watch. Recently, I was that way with records, and it's not uncommon for people to have a to listen to pile for records. But I would get things in the mail. Most of the stuff I get, you have to order it, and it has to show up on your door. I know, sound familiar? And it used to be that the second I got it, I would open it up, listen to it, look at the artwork and all that stuff, post it online. It's like, yeah, I get really excited. And for a moment, I would get stuff, it would sit in a shelf, not out of the box, and it would just sit there. And I'm like, what happened? Something happened where I didn't open it. Why didn't I open it? Do I not care anymore? Has something changed? And then you are struck with a bit of anxiety, a bit of fear. They're like, oh my God, have I fallen out of love with the thing that I was so adamant, so passionate about? Have I fallen out of love with this? What does that mean? I was talking to you the other day. I'm like, I may sell my entire record collection. I had a moment to stop and think about it a bit more. But there was a moment where I looked around and went, what am I going to do with all this stuff? I didn't realize I had so much stuff, and there's more on the way. So really, whether it's money going out and figures coming in, or you're just getting stuff, you have the rule of 2, the rule of 4, your army building. If you're running out of space, you can't create more space unless you buy a bigger space. If there's stuff that you own, that you forget you own, then that becomes a thing, because I'm sure the bank didn't forget that you paid. The credit card company didn't forget. They got their money.
They definitely don't forget.
Right.
So, the fact that prices aren't coming down, the fact that things are a little uncertain in the world, has me reassessing. And now I don't pre-order as much. Now, if I want something, I'll try to pay it off right away. Just because I want to make sure that I'm not in a place where, I'm ordering from my local comic shop and then I have to contact them and say, hey, I'm sorry about, this, because they're a business. I want them to do well, and then I may put them in a spot when I have to cancel things. And that's the last thing I want to do. So it's trying to find balance. It is just that. You're trying to find balance. You're trying to stop and think about things before you spend $300-$400 on a single figure, and then maybe you don't open it for 3 or 4 months. It's like, okay, well, if you can do that, you're good. But if you really can't do that, then something should probably, in my case, something's got to change.
Right.
So it's priorities. It's looking at priorities. I still love collecting all this stuff. I appreciate it more now because I have slowed down on the stuff that I buy. I can't collect every line. I can't collect every scale, and realizing the limitations, it's almost exciting, really, because now you realize, okay, it's almost a challenge to collect, because now you put limits. It's not fun if it's unlimited. If it's unlimited, it's no fun. But if you have a limited budget, then if you have a limited space, then it's like, how are you going to make the best of it? And that's the challenge. And that's
when you got an unlimited budget, all your motherfucking figures look like sardines in a can. You're just packed in there.
And then, do you appreciate any of it if you're able to get everything? If you're able to get everything you want without a thought, would you appreciate it when you got it?
Yeah. And that's it, bro. Like, how can we spread that level of appreciation when everything is literally happening, like
everything everywhere all at once?
All at once, bro. Like, we're getting way too much all at once, so we can't really embellish like we want to. Like, we can't really enjoy as much as we want. Like, honestly, bro, I still have both of the droid decals still on. I'm on box watch. They're still in the box. I haven't been able to basically open them, bro, and get them out and display them the way I want, because it's just everything that's happening. It's crazy, bro. I just got a chance to get around and just start filming my Scarlet Witch video for Take Your Position. You know what I mean? And I'm still halfway through that. It's just it's a lot, a lot that's kind of happening within this space. I know nobody else, if anybody understands that right now, Costa, it's you. It's you. Because life be life and like a motherfucker, bro. And it's just a hard space to deal with it at times. So I get it, bro.
Yeah. Wow. If you didn't, if you missed the collector's lounge, my monologue there, basically, definitely a lot of stuff is happening here. Some of it in my control, a lot of it not in my control, but yeah, I kind of lost that fun. And it's not just with collecting, with a lot of things. I
Yeah.
had this office was just it was just lots of trash and everything. It was a mess. It was a mess over here, and it was like that for at least I think like over 2 months now. But I cleaned it up since then. I'm getting back on the horse. I'm not going to be like collecting as much. I'm gonna be putting more of my focus into one of the things that helps me get through like my down times, my funk, my depression, whatever it is, and that's like doing something creative. And I wasn't doing that, and now I'm gonna focus more on building the stuff, building the cases, making the videos, stuff that I really enjoy doing. As you can see, there are plenty of boxes to unbox. And then there's a closet behind that's full of figures that I haven't been enjoying, and I'm like, I'm not gonna sell my figures.
Hell
But
no. Hell no. I get it.
like, yeah, it'll take a lot for me to like want to get rid of the collection. I can understand people feeling that the way that they feel, that they just want to get it out because it just gives them so much anxiety. I know that feeling. So that's, if that's what you want to do, then that's awesome. And if it makes you feel better, do it. Like, don't do the things that will bring you back, that will bring you that joy again. Try to be, I'm just trying to be, trying to stick with the positive stuff. And it's kind of hard with all the news. I gotta stay off the social medias, so you don't hear all that shit. But yeah, it's just I'm going back and focusing on creating things. So I have a lot of projects that I've put to the side, and that's one of the things that I forgot. I forgot my coping mechanism. I forgot what usually brings me out of the funk. I forgot to even try to do it. So yeah, I mean, it took me 15 years to come to this point. 15 years of therapy.
Yeah.
And I am definitely not the person I was back then, and being able to recognize, how I'm feeling and what's missing. Also having great, friends and family. Like, it's important to have a good support. And if you're out there and you're feeling this way too, please, you can reach out to me. Sometimes all you need is somebody to listen, and that's it.
Definitely, bro.
But yeah, I'm not like X was saying, I'm not pre-ordering, like, unless it's something that pulls at my heart, like that's super nostalgic or something. I've decided not to. And then waiting, did I really want it? Like, I was all into that Fantastic Four hype. Now I'm like, do I really want it? I don't know. So you don't have to pre-order everything right up front, guys.
Nope.
Take your time.
Told you the FOMO is over.
Yeah,
it's over.
Weeks.
You don't have to do that anymore.
What do you? So what do you?
See how you feel.
Yeah, man. Uncle Keith.
Shit, if you forget, imagine if you forget about the figure. Like you're like, oh, that was put up for pre-order. Then you didn't want it.
Yeah. Listen, I'm compartmentalizing really, really, really badly now. So if it's not something that jumps out to me, it's just okay. Or I drive up the road about 60 miles to Calvin's house, go into his room. Calvin closed the door and let me sit here and look around. That's what I do.
He just wants some beans. Just keep it real. You just want some beans made. That's all you coming for. You just want some beans, damn it.
All I heard was I drive 60 miles.
Lying his ass off. He wants some beans. Just like me, I drive 60 miles.
I drive 60 miles. I break into Calvin's house.
No, I ain't gonna break.
So don't do that. That'll turn out wrong. Don't break in. Just let me know you're coming. Don't break in.
Don't worry.
Please don't do that.
Because I know what's going on in Calvin's house. That if you break into Calvin's house, it's gonna be some problems.
Yeah,
so no, listen. I right now I'm to this point of where I don't need everything. Yeah. I don't need it. Yeah. It just doesn't make any sense for me to like, I need that. Yeah. No, it doesn't. No, you don't. So like right now, Costa was talking about the Fantastic Four. So I've made the decision. I'm not getting the figures. I'm just getting Galactus. That's all I'm getting. Even though I love the Fantastic Four, I'm just getting Galactus, and I'm
I'm skeptical about that because they still ain't released Johnny Storm, bro. I'm not gonna just walk around with a Fantastic 3.
There's another problem with Johnny Storm.
With that being said, some of the statue companies haven't released him either, so I don't know if it's
so they're pulling. It might be a licensing thing.
It's got to be.
Companies they have Iron Studios and another statue company had the whole team there minus Johnny. So it's not just Hot Toys.
At least that Galactus, you got all 4 of them there in the surface.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm satisfied with. I'm going to be satisfied with that. But and like I said, it's just like I've been collecting stuff for a long time, and there's been spurts, and then there's been years where I wouldn't buy anything because between that first Hot Toy that I bought, which was the Batman and Robin. It was almost 3 or 4 years before the second figure I bought after Batman and Robin in 2014 was the Kylo Ren. And then the next figure after that I bought was the Falcon. Not the first one, the second one from was it Winter Soldier? Not Winter Soldier. The one after that, the one movie where they're all fighting. Yeah. That's the one, and those are the only 3 Hot Toys I had for a long time. I was buying Black Series, I was buying all that kind of stuff. So because it was cheaper and it was easier to display instead of all this big stuff. I was buying. I had 2 Deltos. That's all I had. I didn't have all this stuff, but I had shelving with all my other figures on there. I had Diamond Select. I had Black Series. I had Marvel Legends. That's all I had. And then what got me back into Hot Toys was Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Darth Maul came up on waitlist. Solo Darth Maul came on waitlist, and I bought it, and that started me back on the road again to Hot Toys. I didn't really. I used to look. I'd be sitting there on the site looking at it. And I'm going like, yeah, I like that. But man, I'm not spending that kind of money. I'm not doing it. So I didn't. And like I said, I used to. Me myself, I was one of those people like, man, I got the money to buy it, but I'm not spending that kind of money. I'm not doing that. But now, I mean, I'm really selective about what I purchase. You'll see me when I post something. I maybe have right now. I got like 4 pre-orders. That's all I have.
Yeah,
that's all I have, and 3 of those are almost paid off. Yeah. So, that's it's. Listen, it can get out of hand quick. We all know this. We all know that it can get out of hand. And like I said, the one thing that I have that I would never, ever give up, I have a Johnny Lightning lunchbox from when I was 12 years old with the thermos that my mother kept for me. She had it up above our refrigerator. It was a cabinet above our refrigerator, and I didn't know it was there. And I went home when I got out of the Navy. I went home, and she says, "It's something above the refrigerator for you." And I said, "What?" She said, "I saved this for you." I didn't even know it was up there. And she said, "Here." And that's I will never ever that never will ever leave my sight. And I got it right now. Gotcha. And that's how much stuff I was collecting. I mean, that's what got me back into buying stuff and getting stuff, nostalgia that brought me back to my childhood, because we all know this is nothing but childhood stuff.
Yeah. Damn, 12 years old, you need to check that shit. This shit probably got asbestos or something.
This is good. This is bringing back good memories. This is what this is about. Bringing a feeling of joy and happiness to you. That's why we.
You know, it's a thing where I enjoy sharing during the Hot Toys journey with Little Macho, where he's not the kid that's like, "Damn, I wish I had that." Yeah, and it's like your dad just go along with you. That could be a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Yeah,
but it's just like any opportunity. I tell people like, "Hey, when you turn around and have a kid, it's your second opportunity to have a second childhood right along with them." Especially if they're into the same things.
Nothing like that feeling.
Nothing like that feeling.
To be interested in what you're interested in. Yes,
bro. You talking about something nostalgia wise? I bought Perfection. You know that game Perfection. You turn that. Yeah. As a man, Little Macho had a little competition going back and forth, and I'm sitting there like, damn, this worked on your hand and eye coordination quick, trying to figure these things out. So me and him had a little competition. I had to tell him, I said, "Look, man, sometimes we got to go back to the basics and forget all the phones and all the other stuff, and go back to the basics of things to really learn how to truly enjoy something."
And like I said, we are so fortunate to be able to delve into this collecting journey that we're on. There's a lot of people that can't do this. That would love to do this, that can't do it because of financial reasons or whatever reason that might be. So for us to be able to enjoy life like this, and we all know things happen, cars break down, shit, your roof just caved in, whatever happens, we know all that stuff comes with this.
Baby mama tripping,
Yeah, but you got to deal with what you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned to not want everything. I've just learned that from experience and over the time, just not wanting everything.
It's the way it be.
And pick and make some hard choices sometimes. And
that's the way it be.
With no trepidation, no nothing. Just make the hard choice. Nah, I don't need that.
That's the way it be.
And let it go.
That's the way it be, man. For real. Prop. Want to go to you on this, man, because before we go to you though, we got brother Cuz. It's in the building. What's going on with you, brother?
Oh man, he snuck up in
What's
here.
What's up, everybody? Yeah,
that's what he do. That's what he do. Thinking places. That's what he do.
Man. I had to go. I just came out from Frederick from my comic shop. They had my Han Solo in it. They had it in there for like 2 weeks. Honestly, I paid it off like a couple of weeks back, and it just was sitting there. And this was the only time I can go and get. Could run and go and get it, so I got it.
I got that yesterday.
And somebody need to post a picture of the gun so I can figure out how to put the site back on there, dude. I broke the site. I can't figure out how to get it back on there. Please, somebody post it.
Go and show us the box.
Please.
I got it. I got definitely wait until mine. It'll be shipping out not this Friday, but next Friday from Ray. So I gotta wait. I gotta definitely wait on that, man.
Yeah, man. It's a great figure, man.
Okay, Milwaukee just flooded my garage this past Saturday. A lot of my boxes got. See?
For all you guys out there, and hard here to learn. For that less sound like, dude, I have a whole bunch of scrap 2x4 that my contractor for my shed, and I put the floor. I lined the floor with that shit.
There you go.
There you go. Elevate that shit up.
Smart move.
Yeah, bro. Definitely, bro. Prop, I want to go to you real quick, man. What's your? I mean, because again, you sit in an interesting position because if it's something that you really want statue wise or whatever, you can make your shit. You can do your shit.
That's it, man.
Yeah,
that's it, like, yo. Pop was saying about being creative, and dude, Prop Wiz. I started doing the box openings on the show. and trying to do movie reviews, trying to do music. Family is the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing you got to do. And dude, I just started, as you guys know, printing again. The Lou Ferrigno is the only thing I've completely printed. Had a lot of print lines on it. Wasn't the most perfect print. I've got a Rocketeer jetpack that I'm supposed to be redoing. Doing
that
a new
paint job on that
here
van was looking good. That Hulk looked good. Hulk.
Thank you. Yeah, it's passable. I got to get my resin printer usually, so I'm not used to
compared to what I would have done to it. It looks good.
It's decent. I appreciate that. Dude, I had a Back to the Future moment last night. I have a proton pack my wife wears that has no electronics in it, so it's just a lighter pack for it when we go to the cons. But that's not by design. It's supposed to have the electronics in it. The electronics has been sitting on my work table for a year and a half.
Oh wow! Damn, look at
man, y'all motherfuckers quick.
That's friends, bro.
Call of Duty skin.
That's not quick, man. That took him a little while.
I mean,
they posted the regular picture
hours ago.
Yo, hold on. Prop look like he like a character on Def Jam Vendetta. That looks dope.
Mortal Kombat, you close.
It looks like a skin from Call of Duty. That's what it looked like.
Man, that's where I got it from, man. I was playing Call of Duty.
Okay, that's exactly where it's from.
Wait a minute. I was like, that look like Prop. Wait a minute.
Yeah. I appreciate that. The boy still need to put a shirt on though. But anyway, man, yo,
it's a pinto flavor and everything. Like,
dude, I have the electronics for my proton pack sitting on the table. Had a Back to the Future moment, plugged it in, it worked, and something moved on the table, and it just stopped working, and I ain't been able to get it to work for the past 2 days, yo. So I already feel like quitting again, you know what I mean? But I got to jump back in. But that's one part of it. As all you guys know, with us doing the YouTube space, I don't think we really talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a line not to cross, but the YouTube space is kind of has played a part in my collecting as well. So there are some figures that I bought just because, man, that would be amazing to show off on the show. Yeah. That would be a dope figure to open up and blase. You know what I'm saying? And, you try to keep it pure. It's still, I'm not going to buy stuff I don't want or absolutely hate, but there's some purchases I've made that I might not have made financially. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't feel like, well, damn, that'd be cool on the show. You know what I'm saying? So, dude, it's funny y'all bring this up, but the last couple of days I've been going through that kind of thing. Where can I reshape that to save money? I am running out of space. You know what I'm saying? 100% probably out of space. You know what I mean? I used to have my figures, just one figure on a D-top shelf. Thought it looked super classy. Now I think I got every single Spider-Man figure on one D-top shelf.
All
you know
put stuff in there.
Every Spider-Man you think, it's all sitting together. Right. So that's one thing. I talked about my movie collection the other day. I was joking, somebody on the show, one or two of y'all, or all of y'all joked me about having Blade, the TV shows with sticky fingers. I had it. It's on the shelf.
I got it, man. Shit.
Thank you.
That's a good show.
See,
one of my best friends was on
where
that
y'all
show.
Was at Monday, man. It made me feel horrible, yo. But anyway,
I got you.
You say that name. When you say sticky fingers,
yeah.
Talking
that shit, all that Superman shit he was talking about a couple weeks ago. That's what your ass get.
That's right. 1A, bro. 1A.
Yo, listen.
What scale is it, Pop?
What's that? No, not a figure. This is DVD collection. DVD collection. Right. I would never buy a Sticky Fingers Blade 1/6 scale figure. It just wouldn't happen. It's not that. There's no delusion about the quality of the show. I just happen to own it. But my point is, dude, I've been going through my collection. Y'all was talking about. Dude, I've got thousands of DVDs and Blu-rays. And just 2 days ago, like y'all bringing this up now, I just like, damn, dude, these taking up a lot of space. And there's only so many of them I'm going to watch, dude. When I went through my collection, and you think, dude, I ain't even got to the 1/6 scale figures. Going through my DVDs and taking out movies, that's just like, dude, I'll never watch this movie again. Like, I'll never pop it into a Blu-ray player to watch it, even though I thought this was phenomenal enough to buy. You know what I'm saying? So, dude, I think I got at least 1,500. I might got 2,000 DVDs and Blu-rays that I took off the shelf a couple of days ago.
Hey,
talking about content, I had videotaped it, a lot of it, thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna make a cool show of me talking about what I'm taking." Dude, there's like 5-6 hours worth of footage. It'll never be seen. I erased it. But
and what did you do with these Blu-rays and DVDs?
I got them in the closet. I'll take a picture of a couple, but
you just transferred from one place to the other.
Yeah. Hold on. I know I was about to say, hey, bro, I got addiction issues. I can't get rid of it completely.
Okay.
Yes, I moved into a closet.
So
I took it off the shelf and I put it in a closet. But here's how you do it. This is when you got addiction issues.
You are not a movie theater, man. You don't
listen.
If you don't take them motherfuckers to the closet, Salvation Army.
Hey,
and let the motherfuckers enjoy that shit.
Yo, I had problem even getting rid of the doubles, bro. I don't even like the movie.
Damn, you can't throw away the doubles, bro. Come on, man.
I got Transformers Age of something, man. Probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I had 3 of them bad boys on the shelf.
Out of here, bro.
I had 3 of them.
Free that space.
So I got problems, man. But that's my plan. I'm gonna put them in the closet where I can't see them. A year passed by. It'll be easier to be like, okay, I never went in the closet to get these. I can get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. But the 1/6 figures, man.
Anybody out there want to get props DVDs out of Guantanamo Bay?
Man,
oh, 2 for $5. 2 for $5.
Get out of props closet and into my collection.
Yeah. And it's not the best. What movie? What's the movie? There was a movie, an airplane movie with Mel Gibson and Robert Downey Jr. What was it? Air Bud? Air?
No, it was
Air or something like that.
Movie with the dog that plays.
Not the dog one. Not the dog.
No, not the dog.
But there was a movie
about it was,
and that's a Stone Cold classic.
About.
Porter Whiz, bro. Yes.
That is nasty word.
Yes, sir. But the 1/6 scale figures, man, I'm where you guys are at. And again, talking about the show, I've decided I gotta stop, bro. Like I think I'm at a stopping point. The only problem someone mentioned earlier, unless something nostalgic comes up, and as soon as we've talked about a little bit about this before. I've been said I wasn't ordering nothing, and then they released RoboCop 2 and Kane. They released a Terminator and a Terminator 2 figure. You know what I'm saying? Bro, there's a Conan figure coming out. There's a more accurate Crow figure coming out. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as I'm ready to stop, I'm just gonna get the nostalgia piece, and not everything feel like it's nostalgia based.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Costa had to drop out, so good night, Costa. We'll see you again, my man.
You left out. Okay, later, man.
Oh, bet.
Hey, Costa, have a good night, man.
See, man. So I'm where you guys at, man.
It's gonna come to a point where you just gonna I can't do this anymore. I gotta stop.
Yeah. I'm hearing you. That's why I started with the DVD story, because the DVD is that. Like, I don't buy now. That was my addiction. I would buy, what was it, Tuesdays? I don't know, it was Tuesdays or Fridays. DVDs would be released.
All my everything I
wanted. It was used to be Tuesday.
By Tuesdays.
Yeah, Tuesdays. Dude, I bought everything.
I got a 2 terabyte hard drive with all my movies on it. That's what I'm leaning towards that. But see, so I got a nice DVD stand from Japan.
Yeah. Anybody been to Okinawa? You know they do the custom joints, man. So I got a nice one. Fits probably about 200-300 on there. So that's where I got my special joints. And then I'm the cornball that bought the all the phases. I got the suitcase phase. I got the not the Tesseract. No, I got a Tesseract. I do got a Tesseract. That got the Blu-rays. You know, my Batman set, dude. But that's stuff that's able to blend into my collection. So that's stuff I got to
deep, man. Prop was deep in it.
I was gone.
I'm gonna start a 6-scale show, where I go to various locations and various places, and we just gonna see how bad it is for y'all when it comes to 6-scale hoarding.
Dog,
just imagine you like kicking my door in. It's like, all right, we're gonna check on Chris this time. It's like, what are you doing?
I'll give some of y'all a pass on the boxes.
Well, tell me.
I went into remember you go into that room at Calvin's house with the boxes. Shit, nigga, I
Yeah.
almost fucking that shit almost just toppled me. I was like,
Listen,
shit, this
I
box is
think he
about as
did clean
tall as
that up.
Shaquille O'Neal or Yao Ming.
Yeah, he cleaned that up. I think you got a new
Yeah,
stack
yeah,
of
yeah.
boxes there now. I don't know.
Yeah. Yo, I saw a giant wolf spider in the closet where I keep my boxes, and it motivated me to at least get rid of my NECA because I was keeping everything NECA boxes. I got what's some pop. I was able to get rid of all that, yo. I saw one spider and was like, yo, nah, this I gotta clean this room up, yo.
Crazy, man.
You gotta use them DVDs and
go. Y'all was
them
talking about y'all
trash
keeping
ass
shipping
movies.
boxes. Nah, bro, it's all gone. I know the
You use the DVDs and trash movies and sweep them out.
Oh man.
No, when you got to get a storage locker to put your stuff in, that's when you know you got a problem.
When the boxes take
Bro,
up
you
much
might as well
space as
say it
the
my ass.
figures.
I got damn
Yo, but don't Method Man scare me. You know, Method Man got his comic book stolen from one of those
Out of storage locker.
Yeah. Dog, he had like night
Yeah,
like
no, Method Man has some good
was
stuff.
it like
he had
like
like give your
expensive
shit
joints.
away.
Wow,
Them storage units worse than fucking FedEx.
Hey. Hey, why y'all do that, man? That's the Rosa Parks bus, man. Y'all just be taking random stuff off the internet.
Oh yeah.
It's dope.
Oh wow.
She won't mind.
Oh, yeah, she won't. Now, if you had to put Rosa Parks' head on you and then with the snake on it,
that would have been wild.
That would have been wild. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Leo, you muted.
You muted.
Syndicate, you're really like strategic with what you do, but you're quiet on how you like. I don't know. It's hard to really. Okay, so I know it's because you sent me a picture because you got Han Solo and you was like, it's my fault. They had nothing to do with me. That was Jay. But what I'm saying is, bro, like literally, you're really strategic because he always on the videos, bro. I don't be doing
listen.
But
I told you that's why I named it Light Feet.
So X, he is Light Feet. No, so Syndicate though, what do you do? Like, what is your strategy with how you're collecting your pieces and stuff?
Okay, the best way to do it is when I started collecting, I was getting everything right. And I realized that is not a good way. So what I started doing is put them into tiers. Okay, the must-haves, the so-sos, and some that are like whatever. If you start putting them in these categories, now you can start having an idea where you're gonna go. And sometimes you can switch them up. Like my first category was Batman. Anything Batman I was getting, but Batman starts slowing down, and I'm starting to focus on something else. And now Batman goes to second or third tier. Now I'm kind of focused on Star Wars a little bit. So now it moves up. And nostalgia stuff that moves up, like the Predator and the RoboCop that's coming out, the Alien that I just ordered. I pre-ordered all those already. So it really depends. You just got to balance it. And also, what I tell a lot of people when they get overwhelmed is take a break. A break helps out so much. You'd be surprised. Just take a break from it. Just don't collect for a little bit, and then when you get back, it's all fresh all over again. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta balance yourself, man. You just gotta put things in tiers, and that's the best thing to do, man. And then just focus on certain things at a time, versus trying to get everything. And as far as DVDs, what I did, I think that was the smartest thing I did. I took all my DVDs. I had about like 500 to 600 DVDs, and I took them all to a place called CD Trader, and I got rid of them. Because why? Because I knew if I sold them then, there's no way I'm going to get the amount of money that I did then versus now. And I'm right about that. Because DVDs are about $1 or $2. Oh, yeah, man. I saw everything almost at cost when I sold everything.
When Blu-rays came out, I did that with DVDs.
That was when I did it. That was when I did it. It was around when Blu-ray was getting hot, and I got rid of them.
Halle Berry, Catwoman, I sold for 1 cent. 1 cent. See? And I got mad at the dude. I was like, yo, only 1 cent? He said, it actually says 0. I just felt bad for you and gave you the 1 cent.
Yeah, you just gotta get rid of that stuff when it's hot. But
you know the trick with DVD, the trick with DVDs, because I'm with you on that because I got my storage place. I got 3 maybe 4 huge boxes of DVDs, probably like maybe 500 or 600 of them in there, and Blu-ray and DVD box sets and stuff like that. I don't get rid of mine because I know certain movies that they get into licensing. All of us know they get into licensing battles, and then you may not be able to get it again because there's like several
Golden Child
movies that I have that isn't on DVD, and it was hell for them to get it on DVD, and your chances of you getting it again or seeing it again is almost 0 to none. So
if y'all can hear me, I gotta
it's
leave. I'll be right back.
So I can tell you right now, Golden Child is one of those. Dragon, the Bruce Lee story is one of those. It like comes and goes, and you ain't gonna be able to find it. Yep.
So, Jay, I want to ask you a question, bro. Because this is where I'm at. Compartmentalizing my projects, because here's the thing. I've been so focused on, number one, highly focused on right now the album.
Yeah.
Releasing the single later on this month.
Yeah.
Talking to, one of my guys who's an incredible videographer who wants to shoot a video, getting prepped and ready for that.
Yep.
For next month. So I always tell people, bro, like, collecting is one thing, but my first love will always and forever be music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. That's just the way it is for me. I since birth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Since I was born, since, touching my first instrument, learning how to play the drums at the age of 2-3 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Self-taught pianist. You know what I mean? Self-taught, trombone and soprano sax player. You know what I mean? Like, it's embedded because of my family.
Right.
Started writing lyrics. Again, I was born like a lot of, like me and, a couple of cats were born in the era of hip hop. I was born 2 months after hip hop. You know what I mean? So in that era. So again, that's my core. Right. So I'm so focused on that sometimes when I have to spread that between that and collecting, and even being a content creator on YouTube, sometimes it has to take a back seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that is a struggle. And here's the thing, and I say this because there's a whole bunch of us on here. All of us are so gifted.
Yeah.
Art in general is a curse for all of us, bro.
Absolutely.
Because of how we see things. We don't see things through just regular eyes, bro.
Yeah.
Everything is creativity through our eyes.
Yes.
We see that.
Yep.
I mean, Cal was a pimp. But that's art. There's art even in that, bro. Like you have to, you see.
Face to face with art.
Reformed.
He said reformed. So anyway, but no, what I'm saying is like it's a curse.
Yeah.
And in this aspect of it, because we collect, we see the creative aspect of it and how we want to pose, how we want it in our display. These become art pieces. Our rooms become mausoleums and museums and shit like that.
Absolutely.
They become halls, and how we wanted to just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
How, you being a musician, being, an engineer and, producing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How are you curating that space, bro? Because we're not just talking about curating space when it comes to figures, but we're talking about curating space and levels of creativity is where we are, like what we do, bro. And it
I'll be honest with you 100%. And I'll admit it right now that on this panel and everybody in the world, I'm fucking up. And the reason why I say that, I'm fucking up from, it's one thing to be in all of us, like you said, and I think this art is in all of us. I think the ability to play music, to love art, or if you, it's funny, like, and we talked about this on the show. It's funny that like some of our favorite rappers, we talked about Blurs, and we talked about like, some of your favorite rappers are, they're nerds. You know what I'm saying? They or they collect. Exhibit collects.
Hey, Pharoah Monch.
Pharrell Munch collects. Kwame is a big toy head, bro.
Big toy head.
A huge toy
you know what
head,
I'm saying?
bro.
So for me, answering that question, it's like I love doing, like, there's me, the artist that just likes to do the art for me, which is collecting, posing the figures. I love, and the second brother will tell you, I pose his figures. I love the art of posing them and looking at and dealing with these little people and filming them. All that's part of the art right there.
Yeah.
Then you got that, and then I'm also producing content for the channel, trying to make sure I get my numbers up so I can have a little bit of money, at the end of every month. Right. It's that. Then it's also working on an album, still trying to be an active musician, and that's suffering right now. It's totally suffering. My single, I could have produced, I could have put more time into marketing and promotion. And to be honest with you, part of that is, dealing with, still learning finances and learning about, finances of dealing with a home, finances of dealing with a child, a family, a full family, dog included, all of that. Whereas, I had like 35, 38 years of just being me. It's not on me no more. And I'm learning that, as a 40-something-year-old man. It's crazy, but you're learning that, these things.
Transition definitely opens your eyes.
Absolutely. And doing it, if this was 10 years ago, and like when I put out, damn near 10 years ago, when I put out volume 1, my album volume, it was easier. I could buy figures, because it was all on me. I was living in an apartment, it was all on me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the same, but this time around it's not that. So
it's not just you anymore. Yeah,
right. Then
bro.
You have the figures cutting into that fund. The figures are cutting into that fund, but then it's also like the figures cutting into that, and then also producing content for the figures, and then also running this other show, which I'll be honest with you, the other show completely, because I had a responsibility to the people that I interviewed to get, and to produce and promote my new channel and promote their interviews. They're telling me their stories. I had that responsibility to get that out there. So I couldn't produce that and then be like, okay, well, here's my single. And my single takes presence of all that, whereas I'm trying to promote a show. So I should have planned better, honestly. And I think that's what it's all about. It's really about planning. And you're so right when you're saying that, the music, creating the album, promoting the album, videos, all that, that takes presence of all the, of the collecting and what we do. So it's a hard thing to it's really, and I mean, for the guys, for the two of you and the two of y'all, well, all of us do it in their own way. But for the, two artists that are on, rap artists or musicians that are on this, on this panel right now, it's interesting to hear, y'all struggles and how, and how y'all challenge that, because honestly, it's something I'm still juggling with, to be quite honest.
It's not easy.
What I gotta tell you something, and the money thing in time is different too, though. Like I've got the and I love, one of the reasons I love being on this show is because how, Mondays, Wednesdays, this time.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how I do. Every morning I get up and make 10 beats. I don't care if they whack, I don't care what they sound like. I make 10, well, just drum sample. You know what I mean? It might not even have a bass line, but I would just kick out 10 beats. And if I feel like writing, I feel like writing. You know what I'm saying? But even then, that's a plan. So by 8 o'clock, because I get up with my daughter, wake my daughter up, by 8 o'clock, I'm done with that. I don't care what's going on. I got shut if it's halfway in between. So I had to come up with a schedule. So I'm real good with time. Money is different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But dude, if you got to spend a day, this is the day I'm doing my box opening. This is the day I'm gonna do music the whole day. Or this week I'm gonna do music. And next week, you know what I mean? That's the easy part, man. The money thing is a little bit tricky because all of this stuff is expensive.
It is, bro.
Music isn't as bad as it used to be.
It's not. Barely cheaper than what it. Oh my god! What it was.
But don't you get scared of where you putting your money at, though? You know what I mean? So you got to make sure. Do I want to invest in this person that says they can boost whatever?
It's so many scams out there, and I just fell for one. I'll be honest. I'll tell you about that online.
It's all scams, bro. Yeah. We talk about that, yo. Yeah, bro. It's all scams, yo.
you know, I'm bringing these conversations up, bro, because or having this conversation because, you know, it is kind of hard to compartmentalize, bro.
Yeah.
You can't like nowadays, bro. Like Jay, you hit on something that was, and I'm so glad you said that, bro, because you know, even before me and Toy, I was living in my own space, and you know, I controlled what was going on. I was living in a space where I had my studio. You know, my studio was in one room. My collection was pretty much scattered out through my studio as well, but it was also in a different section. But I was able to manage it because I was coming home. Okay, I can produce every day. I wasn't, and on top of that, that was pre or before the pandemic ever hit. You know, we weren't getting and when streaming kicked in, we weren't getting like 25 something figures a month or hell no. You were waiting. You would wait sometimes 2 or 3 months before you get the next figure. You were like, you know what, cool. I can manage my time in between that. Now, that has actually changed, bro. Like I was, you know, I put out 2 albums in the span of like 3 months. You know what I mean? At that particular time, and was promoting and doing that. You know what I mean? And that's what worked. But when family kicks in, bro, it changes the entire dynamic. Like everything just changes your time, your space, and then becoming a content creator full time almost. That's what it kind of seems like because the way our time is scattered. Hell, I'm upset, bro. I'm really upset right now because I've been trying to get this movie out for the longest time, bro, and it just ain't working. I haven't been able to get the soundtrack. I'm just still waiting to get this shit out.
Yeah,
bro.
I heard y'all had delays and shit.
Yeah,
you know
it's just like mad delays, bro.
It was the actor strike. It was the screenwriter.
It was the actor strike.
The 12 producers.
12 producers, bro. All that, bro. In between time, you know, Calvin cut his hair, so I had to wait. You know what I mean? Like, it's just some crazy shit, bro. Like, everything just takes so much fucking time, bro. Like, to get this shit done, and I'm trying to get it
look,
out.
Man, look, and the damn tariffs on that polyester is some bullshit.
Bro, but no, it's real, bro. It's 100% real. The time that we put into this shit is really, really rough. And bro, like, I'm pretty sure Prop, you feel it. Jay, you definitely feel it. Motherfuckers don't know how hard it is when you are a perfectionist to put together a thumbnail.
Bro, and I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna tell you something, Layel. Your thumbnails are beautiful. If y'all see my thumbnails, you see I'm using the same template I used in 2022. I'm like, cut, paste, drop, get it the fuck out. Let's go.
One thing I'm gonna say. One thing I'm
Oh,
gonna say is I have mad respect for all you guys doing those YouTube shows, man. Holy shit, man,
bro!
The things that you guys have to do now. Now I'm behind. I'm kind of looking. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know. Layal, I don't know how you do it. Like,
bro,
seriously,
I don't know how I'm doing this.
But you know what though?
Wow.
But it's discouraging because then I'll see somebody just use their cell phone and just open up something, and they doing just fine.
That's how I've been doing half
I got
my
3
shit.
cameras.
It's from his phone or my
son,
computer,
you know
bro.
what?
Dude,
Look,
I got
I'm a graphic
stabilizers.
designer.
I gotta wear a vest for my stabilizer because the stabilizer gets heavy. Focus it because the figures are smaller.
Bro,
you know, it struggles.
Technology
Oh my lord, bro!
Basically eliminated all those cameras and business. You don't have to use that.
Yeah, I'm a graphic designer, multimedia by trade, and I'm gonna tell you something. When I first my job, I have some folks at my job. They were using Canva, and I was like, oh, they using Canva.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you something. I use Canva like a fool.
It's a
now. I ain't
lifesaver,
gonna lie.
bro. It's the lifesaver, bro.
I need to get some shit out. I'm like, here you go. Boom, there you go.
I sit back on days. I'm like, all right, this would be the one day that I'm like, all right, well, we may not be doing a show because of whatever, this, that, and the third. And I'm just sitting there having a good old time, right? And then the voice will pop in my voicemail or pop in my background or send me a message and be like, hey, buddy, are we doing a show today? Guess who that is? Guess who that is? Guess who says it? Guess who is the person who always jumps on it?
Above.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say the culprit. The culprit.
Yeah, bro.
Yo.
And then I feel guilty because I'm like, bro, I be sitting there chilling too, and when he said, I'll be like, man, let me get on my phone.
Man.
Well, that's the thing. I'm sitting there chilling, and I'm like, well, am I gonna have to, like, put on pants for this? Because I want to know what my afternoon, what my evening is going to look like. I have plans to make, and I need to know
Thursday nights, and in the times I was trying to escape doing the fucking Ewok. Bro, I was like,
going to do the Ewoks movie or
not?
Bro. I need to know. The people need to know.
Bro, putting this shit together is not fucking easy, bro.
So let me touch on that real quick. So you ever been in a room full of YouTubers and you just watch all the scrambling going on, everybody trying to create content? I saw so many interviews, shorts, reviews. And this funny thing is, you see the behind the scenes. Hey, my man, can you just stand right here and just act like you? So you like, while they're recording you on the side.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, I did notice. It's funny you mentioned that because you went live with people around you, and then I saw their shows. Your video, I saw one of them. Was it Miguel? I saw one of them sitting at his computer working, and then I actually saw the video. It was like, yo, this dude was working on the show.
Yeah. So funny. Can you imagine how many times he has to cut and go, oh, that didn't work.
Oh man!
Man, it's too wordy. Man,
getting that content out, man. Bro,
you gotta be the first one, bro. I heard. Thank you for coming to view Toy Quest 101. I heard that shit like 1,000 times because I'm tired of hearing it.
Heard that shit in your sleep. We got $5 Bob on my bed. He said his work paid off and released to the goddamn. He's now released. Yeah, I know, bro. I know.
BC, I see your.
VC and Prop and Ignorant Syndicate hit on a really amazing point that I wanted to add a little bit more color and context to. The YouTube algorithm has made quite a few shifts over the years in terms of what's getting in front of people. And I think also a few things that go into that formula is that we're starting to get more and more younger people into the collecting audience. They're just not funneling into maybe long form content because that's not what younger people are at right now. You can say what you will.
Right.
You know, us as members of older generations, we definitely probably have our opinions about that. But that is what the environment is. I think I was having a conversation with a channel that is exploding in terms of their popularity. They wants to scale content. I asked them, what do you think audiences want to see currently when it comes to scale content creation? And they said, it was really good. They said, people really just want entertainment. They want the figure as the vehicle for it, but if you can make them laugh, have a certain skit, if you can't do anything creative when it comes to something coming out of your mouth, you can put them in skits and have that be your way of reviewing. And especially in this age of short form content, it seems like that's what YouTube is trying to push its content creators to do in terms of growth. People have their own perspectives of how they want to create content, how they see it, how they see content being made. But all of those things are in direct conflict with your channel's growth and prosperity. And those are things that I'm thinking about just in terms of my Instagram page, let alone my YouTube page. Those are things I'm thinking about. How do you grow in this space when everybody does everything so well? And it's oversaturated with news channels, live streams, How do you not step on toes unless you? How do you like stick out? Let's not even worry about stepping on toes. Let's stick out for people to even want to come to your channel in the first place. How do you do that?
I got my worst and my favorite comment on one of my videos was, "This whiz guy is boring. He ain't got nothing interesting to say." And I loved it. It was just like, because it was like, yeah, you're right, yo. I'm all that. I just open it up. I'm just saying what I see, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? You hope there's an audience for you, but I do get that entertainment factor. And I'm gonna tell,
keep going, man.
Music and YouTube has been similar for me. Like learning. Yes. I don't know, Lael, if you've been going through that. BC, you just mentioned, but I get the content, and y'all probably see that. My Wizard Wednesday is that. That was my baby step. I want to drop music every day, but at least I could do once a week. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But I only do 2 verses. You know, you used to do 360. I'm old, so you used to do 316s, right? Like 316s. Now it's like, dude, I'm doing two verses.
Keep that shit short.
I'll do 222s and I'm out.
Yes.
I'll do my first verse. Yep. I'll have the chorus. I'll do another 22, and I'm out. I keep it short. Even if I have another artist featured on there, 22, and he gets another 22. I'm not doing 316s anymore. So I'll do it in a span of a shorter song, depending on the content. But if I'm storytelling, it's a quick 22 chorus, 22 chorus, and we out. That's just exactly the way it is.
And radio, that's always
radio was always that. Yes. But so radio was that. But you gotta think, I grew up listening to Wu-Tang. The opposite of that, right? So I've always been against that way of thinking until what happened recently in this realm, even with YouTube, is my attention span. I'm becoming that client or that listener that even my news, I'd rather watch DL Hughley post some stuff about what's going on. I'd rather watch that. It's going to be a minute. Let me get the information and let me keep it moving.
Let me tell you something. I remember going to a picnic when I went home to a family, not a family reunion, but a class reunion. So I remember as a child looking at my parents, my grandparents, my aunts and aunties, and never thinking, damn, now that's me.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm over here telling the kids, hey, get your ass out of that tree. Hey, quit doing that. I was that child. And now this is progression of becoming an old man. This is what's gonna happen, Prop. This is what's gonna happen, man. Just go on and accept it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. This is what's gonna happen.
Hell yeah, you right, because when I was working in the schools, I'm working with these class clowns. I'm like, I hate you, but I'm like, I was the fucking class clown. I was you, motherfucker.
Man, this is how you progress through life, man. It's just stages. It's just stages. Well, we already know what he's watching. We knew that.
Oh shit! I just realized you wearing a Spawn shirt.
Now, which one is it? 16 or 14?
25 through 25.
Okay. All right.
Man, listen.
Smash
up. I wanted. Listen. Now, seriously.
As long as there ain't no Stormy Daniels, we good.
Lord.
Listen. It was good that we had this discussion, man. Because, like I said, I wanted to kind of have it just not just for us, but just the viewers and people who are out there watching us. Again, man, like there's a lot, and we try to help us just as much as we help you guys in this realm of collecting. We can talk about the figures, but I just wanted to kind of devote, especially considering the simple fact that we had a slow week. I kind of wanted to devote the time towards this, just putting out a therapy session in a sense. Like I have no doctorate in counseling, but the therapy is when we can all talk about this. And get ideas from people on how to really curate and do certain things. And Syndicate, you made an interesting point. Step away from that shit. Just step away from it. Like, wow.
Let collecting be a part of your life. Don't let collecting be your life.
Yeah. That's dope. Yeah, that's dope. I do want to say one thing, man. Syndicate was very precise. You actually sounded like a therapist. It was very intellectual. until you came to the naming of the tiers. But it was like, this tier is so-so, and this tier is whatever. I was like, just come up with some names for those tiers before you do the book, man. But it was on point. He was like, "Yeah, man, you gotta separate the tiers. First thing you do is do this. Step one, blah blah blah."
What'd you say, bro?
Yeah. Get you one of these.
Yep.
Fuck away from your collection and go see the world.
Go somewhere.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's
Real shit.
That's it.
Real shit.
You know, that's the thing that kills me when I hear and when I see some of these collections, because I'm like, I know all of us enjoy our collections. We love what we do. We love the part. We love the chase. But when it starts interfering with your natural progression and growth in your priorities,
that's right.
You can't have 5 fucking DeLoreans in your house and you ain't got a damn skateboard to get you from point A to point B.
There you go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I got an issue with that. I got a buddy right now. I'm not saying no names, put him on blast. Ask to borrow $100 from me. I'm like, you know my rule about borrowing money. Okay. But you can't tell me 6 months ago you put $15,000 in a car.
See?
And you come back to me asking for $100, and then circle around, pay it back, and then ask me the following week, can I get that $100 back that I got you from? I'm like, dude, come on.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Come on.
Sounds like a problem.
Yeah, but I'm just sitting there telling like we can't let these collecting fuck up our priorities, our priorities in life, basically.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
Part of
your life, not your life, man. That's it.
Yeah, because it's not gonna stop either. That's another thing. It's not stopping. It's gonna keep coming. So that's why I say you take those breaks, man, because it's not stopping. It's just gonna keep coming.
Second brother, when he hits you with one of these, come on, baby, you know it's me. That's when you know, nigga, you going to rehab tonight.
You know it's me, baby.
Damn.
Yeah.
Start scratching his ears.
Don't ask the question.
You're making a joke about it, but you would expect to hear what I'm talking about. You expect there's a brother running that hustle.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Yeah, man.
But I'm like, damn, I'm ready to like send him a message, dude. You on drugs or something? Some shit you ain't telling me? Because come on, man. Come on.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. And it hit me like a ton of bricks, but then I had to think about it because Toya said this shit to me.
Uh-huh.
And when she said it to me, I was like, at first it made me mad, but then I was like, it wouldn't make me mad if it wasn't true. She told me and she asked me, she was like, sometimes I feel like this is becoming an addiction for you.
Yeah.
And when she said that, I was like, what the fuck? Like, so I can't have a level of enjoyment. I can't. And then when I felt myself getting mad, I was like, yo, she's right.
Yo, it's an addiction. Was I the only one that admits that? I thought we was all under the impression when I say I'm addicted. I thought I'm only sharing with y'all because some of y'all addicted.
It's totally addiction.
Man, fuck that. You are addicted when you get up in the morning. The first thing you do to see what Hot Toys put out.
That's the thing.
She was absolutely right.
But that's the thing. It's positioned. It's positioned us to be an addict. From it's what we do. It's a community. It's a lot of good things for all the good things we get out of this. Yeah, you're going to be an addict for it. But it just, I don't even say it's an addiction. It becomes an addiction, but it consumes so much of our life. I spend more time with you guys and talking to you guys than I do with older friends that I've had before doing this. Yeah. So, and that's just because we have this in common, and this is a side of me that I could not share with them. It's also, it pulls you in because of like what's next in this hobby. The sad thing of it is it's constantly moving forward. This hobby is designed to keep pushing you. What's the next thing? Soon as you get this, she just came the other day, and I'm already like, all right, she's cool. Let me go. Let me get
bro. Like that's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, and you know when there's also a problem is when you unbox the figure, right? And you put it on the shelf, you look at it for about a couple of seconds, and you walk away. Yeah, and that's happened a lot.
You know what? That's because I did that.
maybe because it would just sit there. I mean, I literally look at it for 2 seconds and walk away. I don't
That's
even
because-
appreciate the figure. I don't really like, and I hated that I did that a lot. And that's when I realized then I need to take a break to really appreciate that.
That's it. That's
It's called being comfortable in what's going on. That's what it's called.
I mean, you got to move on to the new hotness, right? You got to move on.
That's what I was saying.
You got to need that new hotness. You need the new
I believe there are things you can do to mitigate the drop off. And Lael and I have been on panels time in and time before, and I've mentioned this. It is if you create a routine of when you get these packages in, when you do unbox them. I know people aren't unbox watch, but when you do get around them, say you unbox them. For me, I'll just say my example, right? I get my package in after chasing down the UPS man or FedEx man or whoever. As I chase them down the block and get my shit, I bring it back. Relax. I do my boomer routine, if you get what I mean, and I get into that mode, right? I get my white backdrop out. If I need to iron it or dry it out, I put it in the dryer for a minute. Get my camera, make sure the batteries are set. Might put on a movie that is related to whatever figure that I got in. Take some pictures with related figures. Create some scenes, and then put it out. And write a little bit about the figure. And then I might do a reel or a short, corresponding to those pictures. For me, that extends it puts the figure in a time capsule, so I have a time date of when I got it, and then two, it also extends my enjoyment way past uh, the day or the 2 days that I have it in. I'm a true believer that you can create a routine, do things on the outside that are, connected to the six-scale hobby to boost your enjoyment, whether that is, doing the USB lightsabers and getting the LED lightsabers out there that there's so many companies popping up doing that now. People doing that. Lighting your figures without using them shit ass tab batteries. Like there's so many things. Buying comics to insinuate your collection. There's so many things that are out there that are available to us, that we can do. I know there's other people out there that go like BC and you guys that go and meet these actors and actresses and have autographs of them, get things signed. And then you can put that in your display. That helps extend the life of the collection, extend the life of each figure that you get, man. So I really truly believe you can do that.
Exactly. And that's one of the things, like, I found it something that I was missing from my channel, like bringing Good Morning Grails back or Good Evening Grails back. I missed the unboxing experience with people. I do like that. I think that's a real good, and it's a fun thing. And there was even people that was like, "Oh, I have that figure. Let me look at it again," because I like to see, and I like what not just me doing it, but I actually like to watch people doing it. I want to see what they're going to do with the figure different than I would do it. Maybe that will give me ideas to further enjoy the figure or try a pose that I wasn't, certain that I could probably even do. So those type of things I think definitely help out a lot. And one of the things, one of the projects I'm working on is, this is a thing that's missed with Hot Toys. See, I got this power pack right here to light up the lightsaber. But wouldn't it be cool if this shit was just in the damn base?
The base, exactly.
So that's something that I'm working on. And I mean, I'm sure Hot Toys may, get to that point, but I'm like, crack these
Not
things
until
open
somebody else does it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do that shit until somebody else does it.
Yep.
If they see that it's, they probably thought about it, but they want to see if it's lucrative for somebody else before they spend the money, bro. That's what these motherfuckers do all the time.
And they'll charge us for it.
But it's gonna be hard for someone else to do it because Hot Toys on the Star Wars thing, and I haven't seen a third-party Star Wars figure. I don't remember.
No, but even if they see somebody else, for anybody, basically
anybody else, yeah,
you know what I mean? Like anybody who basically doesn't, they see it catch on. You don't think that they're watching people like Tina Cruz? Why you think that they didn't put out that Bo-Katan? Because she'd already done it and she killed it. You know what I mean? You think they ain't watching people like Costa, bro, or watching other creators that are doing things out there, that are creating these dioramas? They're saying that motherfuckers is already killing it. They don't want to step in that arena because they know it's too late for them. You know what I mean? That's why they didn't actually do it.
Howard, I gave it to you. Come on, just do it.
Make it happen, man, for real. Anyway, listen, man. I know it's getting late. I know it's been almost, it's been 2.5 hours, man.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. I didn't mean to take up too much of that time, but I'm glad we did because we had a lot to talk about. I'm going to actually dip into that Mark Lee fund because since he's actually filming Brand New Day, he said, look, you can dip in, just borrow a couple dollars, take that 10%. And we good, man. Thank you, Mark Lee, bro. Appreciate that, bro. Because I had a couple figures to get, man. Also, if you out there and you filming, get Zendaya's autograph for me. But thank you, man. I appreciate that. Everybody out there, he said, shit. He said, shit. Anyway, man, thank you for being here as always, man. Everybody. What's up? And we got everybody on the panel, man. I know Calvin, what he got going down, man. But let's brother Cousin, now listen, Jay, I know tomorrow we ain't got shit. So you putting it on pause? You ain't doing your job tomorrow?
I'm not doing the job tomorrow, but I want y'all to go ahead, check out I think Anthony is doing a stream with Nanchin for the X06. So they're going to be doing a live stream. Then I may swap with him and do a Saturday night thing, depending on what drops. So because me and him were talking about swapping. So, but I know I ain't doing shit. I'm not doing shit tomorrow. So yeah, I won't be doing shit. Release the Wolverine. If Wolverine pops, I'm hoping that motherfucker pop out as soon as we get off here.
Howard gonna get us. Howard gonna get us. We gonna be like, oh man, it's light week. It's gonna be light week, and then he gonna bitch.
He gonna drop Wolverine and T800 battle damage on the same damn day. That's what's going. Either that's gonna happen Friday or it's gonna happen tomorrow.
Howard said, "Cause I got it like that."
Yep,
pretty much.
I got it like that.
You already know how that works, man. But yeah, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming through as always, man.
Ooh, wounded layout, really?
Yeah, I would love to see something like that. We just gotta see. Hopefully, we get something like that.
Oh my god!
We'll see.
Thank you for having me. Sorry I was late.
That's all right, man. I gotta leave. Roberticus last. You know why we got. Prop, man. What's going on with you, brother? What you
Nothing, man. Same old dude. Just dropped the Han Solo video box opening. I got the. I redid the Miles Morales from the first movie that I've already did a box opening on one. My wifey bought me another one a little while ago, so I just did it. New camera, new techniques, just going over the details. So probably dropping that tomorrow, man. And besides that, trying to catch up on shows, man. Like X and everybody else said, dude, I'm behind on some shows. So I'm gonna sit down and try to just take the weekend and catch up, man. I gotta watch that Nobody 2. Nobody 2 is on the horizon, man.
You need to get your ass up. Get your ass out there and watch Weapons too, because that fucking.
I gotta watch.
So the supposed to go see this. I think that's what I'm doing tomorrow.
I'm checking out Weapons. Yeah, I might do it tomorrow. The wifey wants to see Nobody, so I'm probably gonna do a date night with her. But I'm gonna check out Weapons tomorrow.
There to see Weapons, bro. It is a good ass fucking film, bro. It is a good movie. Here's the thing.
Man, take them DVDs to the Salvation Army before you go to the theater.
They gonna take them. They'll take them.
Wipe the slate clean of what you think this movie is. Wipe that out. And just go in, just completely blank, and you'll enjoy it. Guarantee you, bro. Guarantee.
They're gonna be like, you know what? We'll you can keep the rest of them, but we'll take Nacho Libre. We like that.
And you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna drop them off and I'm gonna start plucking movies out of there that I can't get rid of. I already know.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being here as always, man. Syndicate, man. What's going on with you, bro?
Nothing crazy. I'm still on some box watch here. I just opened 2 of them, and this is one of them right here. I'm so happy that I got this. I'm still blaming you, Leah, but I'm so happy I got this, man. It's probably one of the nicest figures I've seen. It's so well done. But yeah, man, nothing crazy. Just man, just gotta open all these boxes, man. I got a bunch on the floor right now I gotta go through. So it's about it, man.
You already know, bro. Box watch like a motherfucker. I wait,
Yep,
Uncle
yep.
Keith. Uncle Keith, what's up? What's up with you, bro? What you
Thank
got
you
going
for
on,
having
man?
me here, man. You know I love being here with all you guys, and even listen, prop. Don't let nobody tell you born, man. Don't let nobody do that.
Oh,
Don't let
it bother me.
All right, but no,
He made that comment. I only get negative comments. This is the saving grace. I only get negative comments when I got a lot of views.
Okay,
I get 2,000 or 3,000 views, then I get negative comments. So it's like, yo, they always hit me in a good place.
All right, man. Don't let them do that to you.
Besides,
Man,
I hit it back with the perfect reply. It was like, yo, mama.
See, like everybody thinks Syndicate that right behind him. You see that right behind him? Now, see what it is. The Syndicate goes right over to the left, and he pushes that, and then this big wall slides back, and that's where the real stuff is behind what you're looking at now. He ain't fooling nobody.
I do have two rooms. There's this room and there's another room. There is two rooms. He's actually right.
Syndicate got going like that, but nope.
That's when them Bootylicious CDs is behind that wall, bro.
Yeah, he got an Uncle Elroy room in there, huh? You got your own boom boom room, huh? You nasty fuck.
His big
he calls that joint the Purple Rain.
That's what it is.
Bro.
What he got in there.
Bro, he got a light that scans his eyes and makes a sound. It scans us. It goes. Shit opens up, bro.
Handprint and everything.
You already know.
No, man, nothing else is going on. Just waiting for figures to show up, man. I'm waiting for that Iron Man and Hono. They keep talking about next week or in the next month or whatever. Still haven't seen it, but I'm waiting on that. Like I said, we're waiting for Wolverine to drop, of course. Waiting for that. That's all paid off. All that stuff is paid off. I'm just waiting for them to drop. That's all. Wait for them to drop.
So always, man, appreciate having you here as always. Always appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
X, what's going on with you, man?
X gonna give it to you. How's it going? Thank you so much for having me on. It's been
What are you gonna deliver it to us though? That's what I want to know.
Well, not with that attitude, sir. I don't do this on demand.
He said, "Oh, the Benjamin said, he said, what's they got the boom boom room?" Yeah, bro.
But no, thanks so much for having me. I actually got a figure in which that what was it, that Titanic GIF or meme where it's like it's been 84 years and it's this figure from Mars, which so finally, very excited for that. But no, tomorrow we've got Scoundrels, Uncivilized Scoundrels. Tomorrow night we will be talking about The Last Jedi. I'm sure there will be a conversation that will have no controversy whatsoever, and it'll be a level-headed conversation, to say the least.
I watched it again the other night.
I did too, and I'm like, I don't like this as much as I thought I did.
What'd you watch?
The Last Jedi.
Gets worse and worse.
It's like they took when you take a pair of pants and you turn them inside out and you put them on, they're still pants, but it's messed up. The pockets are all wrong. Yeah. It's like they took The Empire Strikes Back and they turned it inside out and went, look, The Last Jedi.
Like, they did Luke wrong, man.
They did bro. One shitty movie.
But I like shades of that movie. I don't like it all, but I like shades of it.
Hey, you're right. It's like you can look at sections of it, it's okay, but when you look at it all together, it's bad, man.
It's actually, I agree with Mafia. It's my favorite of the trilogy.
Whoa!
The Force Awakens, bro. Yeah, I thought Force Awakens,
bro. Force Awakens is dead.
See, but I feel like the Force Awakens was designed for y'all to like that.
Kylo Ren.
Both.
Force
Awakens is the best.
Bro, I agree. The Force Awakens to me, it was the closest to a Star Wars film, feeling like a Star Wars film. That
right. I agree.
All three, and I appreciate it for that. This one took risks. And I appreciate the risks, but they didn't execute those risks well at all.
You had Luke looking like a chump.
like a bitch ass motherfucker, bro.
See,
It is
but
what it is, bro.
I don't know. Like I'm an Empire Strikes Back kid, so like I kind
That's
of
the
like
thing, though. Like this was this supposed to be like Empire Strikes Back, because this feels like the inverse of Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah,
if you look at it, it's like this is Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not Empire Strikes Back, because we've seen Empire. It's like if someone put Star Wars into Chat GPT and said remake Empire Strikes Back, and we got the last one.
That's exactly what the fuck.
And when Chewbacca's getting to eat that pork, that barbecue pork, and he be standing there looking at her, Chewbacca should have said, "You get the hell out of here. Your ass gonna be next." That's what he should have said.
Probably was.
Right.
He probably still ate that shit.
Delicious.
Anyway,
no, you gotta be there.
We're gonna definitely jump. Tomorrow's gonna be incredible. But yeah, go ahead, man.
Thank you for having me. Yes, I would have eaten all the porks. Sorry.
Bro, anyway, man, appreciate having you here. Second brother, what's going on with you, brother?
And nothing, just sitting up there relaxing. Probably going to look at Alien Earth a third time.
I was going to say.
Probably going to look at it a third time because I got my furniture and got the surround connected to the furniture. I got speakers in the seats and shit. So I'm really enjoying, down here. That is how it was a cave of boxes for a while. And out of box watch, one's coming in, take them out the box, put them up, display them. When Jay come around, Jay gonna probably be locked down here for probably about maybe 6 months to a year to pose everything back. But take day by day. School about to get ready to start up. Little Macho start back next week. I start back the week after that. So, just taking things day by day, my man. That's it.
No doubt, bro. Appreciate it, man. As always, brother. Appreciate you being here, man. The Beat It Boy Wonder, Pimpacious room you got down there, brother. The bootyologist amongst many blaxploitation and booty coming soon. Can't wait for that. But definitely, bro. Appreciate
those beads, them black light beads.
Black light beads. So definitely, man. Calvin, man, what's going on with you, brother? What you, Calvin? What you got going on, brother? What's coming up for you, man?
Not much. Right now, just want to see what's up with my car tomorrow. See what the stuff that is. Figure out what to do moving forward with that. Thank you guys for the laughs, because today's been a trying day, but definitely needed that.
Bro, I'm just glad the car can be replaced, but I'm glad you here.
She's happy because she's been trying to get me to get rid of it. I'm like, all I do is drive the shit to and from work. Like it's a beater car for a reason. But
like I told you, man, you go listen. You just be careful when you wake up in the morning. You might feel it then.
Oh yeah, the next day you always feel it. The next day,
you gonna feel it. Yeah.
Look, y'all talking to an athlete since I was a kid. I know how this shit works.
Yeah.
I don't want you to hear about you laying in the floor. Oh man, my back, my neck, and my back. I want 50,000.
Oh, trust me, they already tried to hit me for 2,000 to sell it already.
Wow, damn!
I was like,
the accident ain't even 12 hours old, and they trying to get you to settle already.
She tried to be all sweet about the shit too. I was like, oh yeah, I'll think about it. I'm like, yeah, my attorneys will be hitting you in the morning.
Yeah.
It's already in progress. So, but yeah, that's it. Just hanging out. I'm actually about to go take an 800 milligram, 800 ibuprofen or whatever.
Hit the rack out, Calvin. Hit the rack.
Sit up and catch up on this Aliens and just chill for the rest of the night, like I said. And then I'll go.
Yes, sir.
But
there you go.
I really did need the shit. And then here go Ghetto Yellow talking about join the Corvette Club. Trust me, second brother's in my ear enough for that shit already. So, but yeah, so I'm just hanging out, and like I said, get ready to attack tomorrow, like I attack every day. Just one thing or the other.
Appreciate it, bro. As always, man. Appreciate having you here, brother. Every time. And last but not least, because we always get to leave his ass last. Been over Bish, man. What's going on with you, brother?
Man, as always, a pleasure to be here with my brothers, man, and enjoying the hobby and enjoying the summer as much as I can because it's hot as hell, hot as a motherfucker. I know Calvin and Unc can relate because it's hot in the mug right now. But other than that, man, just getting this beautiful Miles G. Morales in.
Yeah, bro.
Really blessed and thankful for this gift once again. Awesome stuff. I also was able to, glory to God, I was able to make a purchase for the first time in a while. So I got Shin Hadi on the way. So it looks like she'll be here tomorrow. So I'll be having like back-to-back days with unboxings. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, other than that, man, just taking care of the folks, making sure they're good and they got their medication and they healthy. And just again, thank you guys, everybody out there, for your prayers and your thoughts and your considerations during this time. And it's really meant a lot. So yeah, definitely. Again, so thankful for this conversation. Because again, it's a lot of points that I think we brought up that I think people out in the chat can really resonate with. So I'm hoping that you in the chat got something out of this outside of the jokes and just the laughter and the entertainment, that this was some meaningful content for you to digest tonight. But again, if you have a problem with hoarding and buying these figures and you're okay with Howard Chan just dropping a figure and you buying it, just go ahead and bend over, bitch.
Oh dear.
What a perfect ending. What a fucking perfect ending.
I don't think y'all got to say anything else.
Oh yeah, man, ain't nothing to say. Listen, thank you guys for being here.
Shirt. You talk about paid off. That need to be a shirt.
That need to be a shirt. This is another episode of this has been an episode of not Say What Wednesday, but Collectors Therapy. That's it. That's what it was supposed to be. And I will see you guys later. We got tomorrow, we got Friday, we got Sunday, you know the shows. And if anything drops, there'll be some videos coming, of course. But I don't know. We just gotta wait and see, you know, how it does. Other than that, man, thank you guys for being here and have a safe one. And especially if in the DC area, please be safe. Please be safe.
Yeah.
Be safe. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys later, man. Have a good one. We are out.
Peace.